Hi, welcome to
Probably.
D&D in VR. This is number 80. What, West?
87, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna
No,
double check.
we were
89.
on 88. We were on 88 last
This
one.
is
It's
89.
89.
Last
I can't count
time
past
on... What? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind us for talking about... we get sidetracked. Last time, what the fuck happened, TK?
Internal screaming.
Thank you, TK!
Lots of internal screaming.
And lots of external screaming.
Oh
Just
my
screaming.
god,
Just
so much
also
fucking
summary of the
screaming.
previous session. Screams. Lots of screaming.
Hey, Hijack, should I roll my timetable?
And the thing I
should.
needed to stop the entire destruction of the multiverse was stolen.
Woo! And we return to the basement. We return to Mom's basement. As we have just let go the light-skinned figure who seems to be dressed like a dryad from a Earthian grasp, have threatened him with his life, ruffled through his belongings, touched his personables, and found out that he indeed did not have a rune, found a secondary rune, and then found out through Nutters that said rune was fake. But a very good fake.
It's a very well made fake.
And
So
that-
someone did pull off a total heist.
Yes.
Somebody that you didn't see, but only like 2 people saw.
What did
I
you
saw
do?
it for a second.
Well, Hijack, I have to go make another table quickly.
5? How many?
I'm at 6 now.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Technically, you're actually supposed to only do those at the end of long rests, so no, don't re-roll it.
It's not re-rolling it. It's just creating the new stage because I forgot to do that.
We need to figure out
you
where
shouldn't
that
have
went.
rolled to gain said stage. Anywho. Okay. What the fuck? What? Oh, Persona.
That is.
Blame Mega.
I'm not. No. This was put in like way early. It's just the bot. I'm 90% sure Persona music is copywritten.
Most likely.
I'm pretty certain.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Jerome,
Yes.
what's your question?
Has the warlord of this area already been met?
Yes and no.
That's what you're hoping for.
See what the answer's gonna be. One of 4 possibilities.
You know, so West has this feature in his thing where he has every single divination spell under one effect. However, he asks the question and then I roll which divination effect. So he could ask a question that may not have a yes or no answer, or a question that may only have a yes or no answer. And he could get a wheel of woe, wheel and woe. He could get nothing. He could get a lie. He could get yes or no, or he could get a cryptic answer. Today... Okay.
Today he gets an okay.
Jerome, your question was?
Have we met the true warlord of the area?
Yes. I can answer that one. Yes.
To
I
tell
agree
a
about that.
tale of truth among a place that to tell a truth for a place of which the warlord is built upon telling lies. A true lie would seat you accurate. Your path has been sharpened like glass. to be careful to tread, but easy to miss.
Okay.
He gets the cryptic answer. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Means I either rolled a 3 or a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As the leader of the court sips up a bit, saying, What is any of that? You all started going around acting like bloody freaks? Yelling, panicking around, jumping, shooting magic off like the wazoo. You almost hit my own people. And then you go and you attack our informants?
There was actually here. It stole my rune.
What rune?
The literal rune I need to stop the end of the multiverse.
I will be honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
A rune of anti-magic. Literally something that can work, allow spells to work even in places that would otherwise be impossible.
Yeah, no.
Jack
Nothing.
Joe's just gonna raise his hand like, TK,
Yes?
I feel like you'll want some answers from somebody. I'm looking at my shoulder.
He whistles.
No. Serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I take out training whistle.
Okay.
We're taking a little trip. I blow it.
Okay.
Taking TK and
You guys all see these pair of headlights drifting towards you, like maybe 80 feet forward, and they're coming at you fast. 2 lights zooming at you.
Should we move?
nope.
They come closer and closer. They hit into you, and you hear this off sound, and the sound of trains on track. Stopping. You guys find yourselves in a dark forest, moon hanging overhead, in a single train, set on a track. This opening in the space. You look north, it looks like it spans on infinitely. You look south, same thing.
Guess we board?
Yes.
You guys make your way onto the train. Okay. It is well furbished. Clean. No one's on it. You head down
We're
a
on
cart.
it.
You guys are. Heading down a cart, you see a single figure sitting in a booth. Off to the right. Staring longingly out the window.
Person?
They are tall. Taller than the normal human. They have 4 arms. They are skinny and disproportionate. They have 2 eyes that sit upon their shoulders on large tufts of some sort of maned hair. And then their face almost looks as if they're wearing a mask. But on the mask is 6 eyes. Red, single, small black dot pupil. Teeth, sharp, and it actually looks like... The reason why it looks like a mask is it looks like they have teeth behind their teeth. Well, pleasant seeing you here. How may I help?
I think our friend here would like some questions answered.
Oh, you know I don't do that well.
I know you don't do that well. But We can at least try, right?
Well,
we're
that's
just-
your own peril.
Fair enough. I mean, technically, it's not like I'm in peril anyways. Already.
Fair enough. TK, was it?
Yes.
Hmm. What's
No,
up, Firebug?
Basic a rune that is very important to success of our quest has been stolen. I need to know how to get it back, where it is. But they're as far as I can know exactly what hit us.
Well, that's easy. For Tychians.
What?
For Tychians hate you. For an elite squadron. Timeline correctors, to be precise.
So wait, the people who stole my rune are correcting the timeline?
No, not necessarily. The timeline is currently fucked up to a point where just merely going forward is fixing it. Things are crashing together, and our only request right now is to wait.
Well, we're actively trying to fix it.
Great.
Them stealing that actively screws over our attempt to fix it.
Well, then you'll just have to find it.
Well, help me find where it is?
Probably not.
No.
What if we just mess up the timeline slightly and force them back to us? But this
So,
time we'll be waiting on
worse
them.
I mean, you guys couldn't see them before. I don't think you can see them
Yeah,
now.
I barely.
Yeah.
I
And
just have
the only
feeling
reason
the
why I
fact
didn't
that-
annihilate them is because we were in a room filled with people.
Well, that's good for you. I feel the fact that, to the matter that, well, one peculiar thing, if they were here for your lives, you'd be dead. But you won't. So, either they're just aiming to, how do I put it, debilitate your current resources, then, yeah. Who
Well,
would
all
want...
they did was
Who
attack,
would want to
trick us
take
and
that
steal the
rune
rune,
from you?
or stole the rune. That's literally all they did was steal that one rune and leave us.
Who
The
would want
one
to take
rune
that
that
rune
we-
from you?
The warlord.
So then maybe it's with the warlord. Maybe they hired some Fortychians, made a deal, and the Fortychians stole the rune for the warlord to safekeep. We are bound to contract. We're contracted creatures. We aren't archaic. We've got rules. But if
Think-
the contract holder is dead, then... Well,
Well, you think that literally beings that are working to try and correct the timeline wouldn't work with the freaking it over.
well, that all depends on what your vision of correctness is.
Maybe
that's a
not
whole
Turning it back
different
to what it
over-
was.
colliding itself.
That's its own moral dilemma. And I don't
Yeah.
do morals.
Hey, we want to try to not just correct it. We want to return it to the way it was before everything happened.
Great. Then you do that sport. I believe in you. But, simply put, want the rune back? Find the contract. Find the contractor. Kill them? And then the Fortychians will have no reason to hold the contract. Either one of two things will happen. The rune will be an extremely dangerous and threat to the timeline, and they'll send it to our vault. Or they won't.
We really should hope that it's the second.
You really should.
Otherwise, all of time and space is doomed.
Because right now, all I see is static.
That's
He's looking out a window, and you see that this window is filled with the static. The train has started to move.
Getting this
If you're
action.
looking towards the front of the train, to your left, that window is filled with a static. You can't make it out. Jerome, you can. You just see nothingness.
I don't think I would be there. I was still in the room that I had
Yeah.
rented.
Oh,
Session.
yeah, you won't be here. To the left, you see static. Visual TV static. The kind of white and black popcorning. To your right, you actually see glimpses of your own past. History. Your history.
Never took the time to ask world.
What?
I don't know where I am. My friend here kind of just blew a
You're
whistle. and
cutting
said,
out a little bit.
No one's told me where I am, and I'm getting more and more confused.
You're on a train. It's
That's
a
all
weird
you
train.
need to know. You're on a train.
It's a very weird train.
This train is taking you through past, present, and future. Does that help?
That's like 2% better.
Great. Well, I can't help you much more than that. But find the contract, kill the contractee, get your shit.
Barley
But
wasn't.
I have a taste of suspicion that, said Fortychians might be akin to protect their contractor.
Crap. And that rune was the one thing I could use to actually fight.
And find it.
Well, time
Quit
to count.
arguing with your friends and find it. You're a group. You're not a... You're a group. You're a pact. This is a pact hunt. This is a group deal. You're doing this together. Do it alone, you're nothing more than a lion without his lionesses. Great O be the lion! How dare he fall with no pack? Well, this was...
Hey, I know how to test my new idea for the rune.
Mhm.
I want to make. I want to make basically a compass, and the
DM it to
needle
me.
will be.
We don't need a break.
Well, I
Flo,
just
we
want to.
don't need a break, Flo,
It's
DM.
gonna have a specific item. It's a very specific for a very specific purpose. I want to put locate object on it and have it look to where it'll go off within however many feet you will allow. Normally it's 30 feet, but with that rune on it, it should add something to the range.
We'll see.
And it'll basically when you get within that range of the item,
I know how locate
the
object
compass
works.
would move.
We will see.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm not put that rune on it, made out of magicite.
Okay. Well, I'm going to bid you all bye-bye. As the train drags to a halt. This is your stop.
Get off the. So,
I'll do you one favor, though. I'm changing your position in space.
where?
Out of that wherever. Putting you back in the tavern.
Okay.
So you guys find your way off the train.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
You appear back in the tavern. And, you see a familiar, small goblin at the bar table, on his head, slamming their hands on it and, like, yelling at the bartender, like, "Where are they? I know they're here!" I know they've come here! Wait, no. I know
You
they're
okay?
here. Trust me, I know they came here. I'm 90% sure this is where I saw the orange bunny go. I was kind of watching the race. They were going this direction. Where's my brother? Sorry.
Everything okay
Oh fuck! I got.
over here?
Alphabet! Hey!
Oh,
Where's Jerome?
actually, it's been a long.
Jerome, about this time you're coming down from your room, probably.
Very well.
Bird brains!
Hello, Gitzner. How is it?
It is awesome. I'm loving my job. It's amazing. I can do so much. Like, I can tell, like, hey, you!
And they're like, "Yes, Warlord."
Do a monkey dance.
And he does. And he's like, right away, Warlord.
Isn't it so cool? You know, I can do so many things. Today, I actually learned about, like, this super voicey system that I can echo my voice throughout the whole city, and you hear a... Oh, that's it.
Wait, but I'm not there to activate it. And then you hear in Gitzner's voice.
This is your warlord speaking. The party, known as the Descendants of Snow, have now been objectified as a Class A threat. That means anything goes! They're yours
good.
for the picking. Their bounty has increased from their 30,000 mark to 8 billion platinum.
Wait. What?
Anything is on the table, and this does accompany Master Craftsman Nutters, and anyone who accompanies him in his traversal. Bounties will be updated in the morning. Bye-bye!
And Gitzner
What the heck,
says,
kid?
Gitzner says, okay, that wasn't me. Because I'm
That
here.
wasn't you?
I'm right here.
Then who the freak did that?
apparently me.
She does
Apparently
make a
not
good
you.
point. It was most likely her, but she's here, so it was her, not her.
Hey, Mega.
But yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm here right
Remember
now,
what I
Jerome,
told you?
then who could have done that? Because I can't be in two
About the
places at
warlord?
once.
Yeah.
The real warlord did it. They're passing as you.
Oh.
That just affirmed my theory.
No,
Yeah,
that
someone
just
is
actually denied your
pretending to
theory
be
because
whoever is
the
the
warlord's
actual-
in two places at once.
He did
Yeah.
something and then didn't realize that he did it.
Right, but in
That
order
doesn't
for
sound like a shape changer. That sounds like somebody that's possessing other people randomly. I don't think the warlord is a shape changer. I think the warlord is literally swapping consciousness with people.
right, but
Gitzner
How could
is
they-
right with you.
right, one of them is with us at this very second. So
The one's voice who went through the intercom is with you.
And
So-
that
Oh,
should-
we
unless
heard
it's
it on the
true.
intercom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Gitzner, are you sure it's not you who's speaking while you're here?
Hold on, let me roll intelligence.
Understandable.
Everything just got a million times worse.
Billion, actually. 8, to be exact.
It could
know-
be. Maybe. I wouldn't do that though.
You
I
wouldn't, but what if you would?
Oh shit, would I?
I don't think this kid would.
Hey,
Do
if
something.
I
Oh my
cast
God, what if I
locate
did?
person and there was 2 of them, then the spell would know. It would be a split. So I'm
Well-
gonna cast locate person on the goblin and see if I feel something else besides the one that's next to me.
You get 0 pings.
Wait, how could there
Not
be
even
zero?
her.
Not even her.
Locate person even works cross dimensions.
I know.
Okay.
It's not locating her.
Even though he's standing right there.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Trying to see if there's more than one of you.
I mean, I don't see another one of me. I think if there were 2 of me, I know.
Well, you just
Could be
heard
one
yourself
back-
talking, but you said you didn't say that. So
I
somebody's
didn't.
obviously being you.
Well,
But
it
I'm
could've-
me. They're not me. I'm me.
Gitzner,
Yeah.
it could be
Maybe,
you
maybe you
saying
could go
it.
tell the person that just made that announcement that they're not you.
Yes, I should.
And she walks out.
It could be her, and yet not her. If that makes sense to you.
Because, like, the
Well, wait, I
only
don't
place
like-
I could make that announcement is from the warlord chair.
Then we should race back to the warlord chair because apparently someone's been impersonating you.
Or it could just
It'll
be
be too
you.
late. The warlord will have already gone by the time we get there.
Anybody have
Well,
clear
I
points?
could teleport us there. I've
Yes.
been there already, so
We need to go immediately. The
2K,
more we
roll-
waffle here, the less of a chance we have of catching.
2K,
Hi, Jack.
hold
Yes.
on. 2K, I want you to roll insight. With
23.
2K, you have this feeling that you're being watched.
Can I roll Commune with
Take
Nature?
a look around me,
No.
trying to see if anyone is.
2K?
Yeah?
You specifically see a figure peering in through the window. These two purple eyes stare at you. You can't make out their form.
It's Armor.
Armor's next to you. And they're blind.
I try and make it look like I'm not going to the window to investigate, but I'm going to investigate.
You slowly scamper over to the window. You watch as the figure walks away and sits down on a bench, but scoots over to make room for a second person.
I'm gonna go outside and take that seat.
So the rest of you are teleporting?
yeah, I thought we were teleporting to the.
So the rest of you
throne room.
teleport. So the rest of you are going to teleport to the throne room. So you all.
Yeah, whoever's gonna stand next to me in a 10-foot circle needs to do it now if they want to go to this room.
So woof! Everyone but
I'm-
TK.
And Rob. Rob's gonna stay at the bar.
And I got a perfect, so I land on mark. 25 and up means I land on mark according to my sheet.
You guys
Of course.
land right in the. You land right on mark into the main chamber. And the waiting staff are walking around cleaning up dishes and whatnot, and they look at you, and one of them says, "Oh, Gitsna, you're back so soon."
Who's on the throne?
No one.
I asked them who was just on the throne.
Gitsna.
She was just with us. That's impossible.
As I said,
would-
she could be on the throne while she was with us, because she is not here.
Do you sense more than one of me, Jerome?
You do not.
Okay, I was gonna roll for that. I do not.
Then there isn't. Duh.
I could have possibly missed it while I was distracted in
Oh, shit.
the tavern. You could have come in and then gone to do something else.
Wonder what I'm doing.
She goes and she sits in the throne.
Well, today's the last day I have on this throne before someone else takes it from me.
Well, if the warlord can increase the bounty, or warlord can remove one too.
I can't do that. Only the real warlord can put in the request to raise a bounty.
Ah, so I am correct. The world warlord was just sitting here on the throne making that announcement.
Yeah, I guess.
Question.
TK?
Yeah?
I kind of want the tunes. Can everyone hop down to D&D Voice 2 for a second for me, except for TK?
Sure.
Sure.
Tika,
Yes.
you make your way out of the tavern, and you find yourself to this person. They're robed, and you see that they are wearing some sort of thick leather glove over their hands. And you hear a sit.
Caution.
It's not wise for you to be cautious to me. If I want you dead, I'd kill you now. But I don't. You have to do something for me. So sit.
I said, ask what he.
TK,
Yeah?
roll Arcana really quick. No, you're not. No, never mind. Nothing.
Okay.
This war isn't going to get any simpler. You know this, correct?
Considering what just happened, yeah, this is not gonna get any better.
From what I've witnessed, you are debatably sensible. I
Feel
know
like
there's
I
a
don't
child
understand.
among your party.
Yeah, Nutter's kid.
I want you to kidnap them. You're going to bring them here tonight. A child has no place in war. You'll bring them here tonight, and I will open a rift out of the Feywild. I don't know where they're going, but they will be more safe than here. If you do it any more late, and tomorrow arrives, TK, they won't have a world to live in. By tomorrow come, it's either one of two things. I will win, or you will lose. Make the wise decision. A child has no place in warfare, so remove them from it. The figure looks at you.
Who are you?
You see, looking back at you as you get a better look, an armored figure with purple but teeter on red eyes. And it's not like you're seeing actual eyes. It's just two red lights that sit in eye slits. Female. You see Barley.
Dear.
I do not wish to orphan a child, but I will if I must. There is blood in war, and you know this. I know this. But at least I'm sensible enough to do something that your group will not. Spare a child. I don't need to kill them. I just need to remove them. I will not have an aspect of empathy. If the child is there, I will not hesitate to kill the father. I'm only saying, from here, starting tomorrow, either I will win, and what I dream will become true, and I will have a prosperous future for any and every living person. Do what you adventurers seek not to, what power you have and choose not to apply. I will do it. Or, by some ambulance of luck, you kill me. But still you'll have no world to return to. Is this a fight worth taking, TK? even if you beat me, what will you have? A world awaiting its next natural, unnatural disaster. The next person who wants to take it over, to elapse it into chaos. At least with what I'm planning, I'm bringing peace, perfection, everything, everyone, finally coexist. But I know that is not with your plans. And I don't expect you to look to the truth of the matter, to listen to reasoning. But I hope you're smart enough to know that children don't have a place in warfare. It'll be your choice. I will be waiting here to midnight tonight. Bring Fuzzlebottom, whatever its name is, here. I will open a rift, and we will send it on its way. Any
I
later?
give a subtle nod.
Any later, and I'll assume that you've decided to keep the child here, to your own or its own dismay. And if you attack me right now, I don't believe you will. You're smart enough not to. But I should say it. I will kill you. And I'll make sure you stay dead this time. You eluded me once, TK. It won't happen again. Now go. She stands. She starts to walk away, and you hear the sound of just metal clunking. TK, what do you do?
I immediately spout my Phoenix Feathers and I bolt towards the group.
To kill the warlord. Thus,
Come back.
by extension, we kill the warlord with the nuke.
Return.
Hello,
Okay,
Hijack.
so
Okay. You guys are currently in the room of the warlord.
Shut up. People need to go back in.
Oh,
I will just drag them in. There we go.
that was quick.
but yeah, he's told it several times now. So we either do that or we're gonna fail no matter what we try.
I agree. Nuking is the solution.
Wes wants to make a nuke.
Hell yeah.
See, I have support.
Yeah, because he wants us to fail. He's the DM.
He doesn't want us to fail.
He's just suggesting us to fail.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Jack, let me know when I
Most
catch
of
up
us
to
should have died already.
Most of us should have died already.
There have been many instances in many games that
I
I
will
should
say
have
it
died.
one more time. Hijack's already said in chat, written in gold, look at it yourself. If we do not figure out how to work together,
Exactly. We
He's
all work
gonna
together
make
to
sure
create
that
a
we don't-
bomb, and then we find a good place together to detonate it off, and then we work as a team so that one person sets it off while everyone else is safe. So that
again,
one
does
person is...
anybody else that have an idea that's not just gonna repeat the same idea that won't work?
I don't. think
Who
we can get
else
this to
has
go.
an idea?
I have an idea. I have an idea. Just use all of your spells because you know them all, and there's none that you know that we don't. Or the other way around.
I have an idea.
And if none of those work, then it doesn't matter what we do. We can't find it.
I have an idea.
That's
So-
my honest idea.
I've
One of
already
the-
tried everything that I can do to try to figure out who that is. Magic's not gonna work. Again, like I said, we've been told the only way we're gonna do this is if we figure out a plan and work together to achieve it. Not one single person is gonna be able to perform anything that's gonna help us out.
You hear the sound of doors being opened. One set, a second set, and finally the third set into this room. And you guys see TK enter.
Nutters,
Can I roll a perception on?
we've got a
TK?
problem.
What is problem?
TK?
Your nutter?
TK?
Yeah.
Does he
I'm gonna quiz you something real quick.
Let's make a quiz.
Quiz me or send me something?
Sending you something.
In the form of a quiz.
It's gonna be a quiz. It will count, and if you fail, you die.
This will be going on your permanent record.
up.
You need at
This
least
will
an
be going-
80% to pass.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Anywho, that's it. That's up for you to decide. From here on, it's on you.
Hi Jack, am I able to do an investigation on TK for once he enters the room?
Yeah, sure.
Does he still smell like bananas?
He smells like ash.
Shut up.
14
He
plus.
smells like
Bigger
ash.
problems here.
He smells of ash, and the back of his coat is softly burned as if he just used the Phoenix Feather spell.
Ah, yes, a barbecue.
So he smells
Nutters?
like. So he smells like ash and desperation.
He
Nutters?
smells like ash and cinder.
Can I please speak?
Mhm.
Nutters,
Yes.
Barley is here.
Okay.
She is
Where?
given an offer. You know your kid, right?
Yeah.
Barley has told me that she has no problem ending them, but she's giving an offer to remove them from the situation, send them to a world away from the Feywild, so they are not caught in the crosshairs of any of this. We only have till midnight to decide. If we go along with it, we would bring the kid to the bench right where I met up with Barley, right outside the river. And they would open a rift, take the kid to somewhere safe, far away from this conflict, and they would be safe. But if we do not meet her there by midnight, she has told me she'll assume that we're going to keep the kid, and she pretty much guaranteed that she would end the kid.
Sounds fishy. She wants to destroy all of reality. Why would she want to save one of us?
She said that
It seems like a trap to be able to get her hands on my child to use against me.
She told me that kids don't belong in the world.
They do
I
not.
can't agree to that.
But that doesn't mean that she won't use it as a way to gain leverage upon me.
Look, she's already here. I feel that things are only going to get worse.
Oh yeah. But
We
shouldn't
really
we ask?
want-
Shouldn't we ask if Desra would be willing to take her godson and protect him before we hand him off to the person that wants to destroy reality? I mean,
I don't
Desra
know.
is his godson. I mean, Desra is his godmother.
I don't know. I think it's our best. I hate to say it, but I think it's our best chance. Look, I think Barley's going to strike tomorrow. We're fucked.
But
We're just
we
straight
won't have the power to defeat Barley unless we defeat this warlord first.
We don't even have the freaking rune so we can even hit them. What do you
I'm
makes you
just-
think we can defeat the warlords right now?
Well, then what
We
makes
only
you
have
think that we
less
can
than
do?
a night.
Right,
to
then what
find the
makes you
warlord
think that we
and
can
the
do
rune.
anything? And what makes you think we can do anything to Barley then?
That's why I'm saying you have been specifically given an opportunity to at least save your kid.
Then
Don't
why
shoot
did
the
they come to
messenger.
you instead of me?
Because I'm literally the most. Barley read that I'm the most sensible person, or the most logical person, and I feel he kind of got a good read on that. I gestured to like everyone else.
So, what
The
do you
only-
say?
And I say, okay, I'm willing to negotiate with Barley about it. But my request would be that he's accompanied by Ravel.
Well,
Where Fuzzy Bottom goes, Ravel goes.
Then
Because the child needs a guardian. And if she wishes to save the child, then she needs to give the child a chance.
let's grab the kid and Ravel and head to the bench. We'll go meet Barley.
Well, they're always with me. They're in my bag. Remember?
Right, but we need to get them out of the bag and get to the bench quickly. I fear we don't have much time.
Trap is obvious, but okay.
Yeah, I think it's a trap. And they're not coming out of the bag until we get there and know that it's not a trap. You know that I can
Maybe a
easily
trap, but
call
what
them out of.
choice do we have?
I can call them out of the bag in an action, so it's
Right.
not like it's, you know, I'm not
Sounds
gonna.
good.
I think it's a trap, but I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt if you say that it's not.
She said if I tried to pull anything, tried to attack them, she would kill me on sight. She was serious.
That's you.
Oh,
That's not
not
him.
trap.
Yep, yep.
She would have literally just killed me right there if she was.
Not if she thought that she could use you to talk the whole party into coming into a single area,
You?
so that we can all be
Me?
wiped out at once.
No,
The whole party. Shoot.
not the whole party's coming along. Just you, Ravel, the kid, and me. That way, if this ends up being a trap and we get killed, the whole party has a chance.
All right.
I am not placing all my eggs in the same basket. So just the people who need to be there.
Well, let's do it then.
All right, you two be careful.
When am I not?
That's a good point.
Let's go.
Actually, I can think of one instance, but other than that, that's a good point.
You heading off now? You have
Yes.
all day to consider. It's
Oh,
early morning.
It's morning? What time of day is it? How much time do
Morning.
we have till the meeting?
It's about-
Days in the Feywild
So you have about 16 hours to decide.
Well, it gives us some time, at the very least.
It was
Still
by
don't think I'll-
midnight, so if you appear sooner and address it, you get a sense that they will act upon it. It's as late as midnight. If you're not there by
Yes.
midnight, they understand your choice.
Technically.
So,
Feywild lasts a week.
Nutters?
Well,
This
the
is your
longer
kid.
the longer we wait to go there, the more of a chance that people in this town are going to be attacking us.
Correct. So let's
With that bounty, everybody is going to be trying to kill us, so we have to watch
Right.
our back everywhere.
so let's hurry and get the kid out of danger before this gets pear-shaped.
Or prove that it's a trap.
Either or.
You know what?
No.
Divination
Trying
is going
define
to
whether
meet
this is a trap?
is going to meet Barley.
The spell ends.
So it doesn't. I don't know. It says I have to get an answer,
Spell ends.
a truthful answer.
The spell was countered, probably.
No,
I'm
it
feeling those
just-
things that took my
It's
room.
it's a ritual. You can't counter a ritual with a counter spell, and it's a self.
Didn't say it was countered. Spell ends.
Yeah. Something's meddling with our magic. I don't think we can do that kind of thing. Trust me, if I freaking had a way of freaking figuring out whether this was a trap, I would do it. But I don't see any good options here. You know me. I don't
Well,
gamble if I don't like the odds. And currently, odds of surviving aren't looking too sharp.
Did I use a spell slot?
Yep.
Alright. Well, I guess we're going then. But again, I'm not bringing out Fuzzy Bottom to walk the streets with people out to kill us. I'll get him out once we're there.
You're led back to the tavern. I would like everyone but TK and Nutters to leave for a minute.
Well, I am also at the tavern. Do I need to leave as well?
Yep, you're inside the tavern.
Alright, fair enough.
I got the big frickin' sword. You want me to come with just as bodyguard transporting purposes?
If you want, but I want a majority of the party not with us. Actually, I think Barley said that it should just be me and Dutters. I don't think you would be allowed. I think you think something was up if we let you with
Oh,
us.
but we got along so well last time we met.
No,
You've never met Barley.
stay behind.
I have
I'm not
met
going to
Barley.
risk this whole thing going top like pear-shaped.
You've
'Cause
met
she-
her or seen her at a distance killing things.
I've
There's a
been
difference.
very close to her, talking with her.
Just stay away.
I don't think
Alright.
any of us have spoken to Barley, not once.
I think I'm the only one who's Barley.
So I'll point that out. Nobody in this party has actually spoken to Barley except for TK just now. That's the only person that I can possibly think of that's been close enough to talk. The rest of the time has spent us running away from them.
Well,
I had no idea who she was. I just knew she was a with sword.
Barley is the big bad evil girl.
Yeah, we had a nice chat. While you guys were all inside Foon.
Go. Move to the other chat.
Well, if you want to address that, you can. He's not lying. He's not lying. You can tell that, Nutters. The fear did speak with Barley.
Yeah, I can't be led to, remember?
You can be, it's just hard. I'm just telling you upright, he's being honest.
Right.
He has spoken to Barley. That's information for you to do with what you want. I can pull people in if that's what you want.
Huh, no.
Okay.
So we're heading to,
The tavern that you just
Bench
told
right
me.
in front of the bric-a-brac, since that's where I met Barley and that's where they told them.
is that where she said to meet him at?
Yeah.
Find your way to the bric-a-brac. The street is active. 2K, what do you do?
I sit it down at the bench where in the same spot I sat last night or last time, hoping that Barley will show up.
Nobody comes. How long do you sit here?
Good few minutes.
Nothing happens.
I mutter under my breath, Barley, where
It's safe for Fuzzy Bottom to be here.
I'm gonna make. Will somebody roll an inspection check
Nutters?
for me? I want to look around and all. I want to check out
Nutters.
all the windows and everything.
bring out Fuzzy
Yeah?
Bottom.
Bring him out now.
Yeah,
All right.
trust me.
All right. And I'm gonna get Ravel out. I'm gonna just haul into the bag and ask Ravel to come out
If
with Fuzzy
any
Bottom.
thugs attack us, that's what I must.
Well, I've got Glue Bit of Invulnerability ready to go, so.
You cast it?
No, I'm saying I've got it ready to cast.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna ask Ravel to come out with Fuzzy Bottom.
Ravel comes out with Fuzzy Bottom. Nutters, what's your occasion?
I need you to be on guard. People want to hurt us here.
Holds a hand on his weapon. It's TK.
And I told Ravel, no matter what happens, you go where Fuzzy Bottom goes. You make sure that he has a chance to make it in life. That's your mission. Take whatever you need to do it.
Let's do appear. TK, you hear it first because you're familiar with it. The Nutters, you hear it second as your alert goes off. The sound of heavy metal clad armor walking on stone, coming up from behind. As TK, you turn, you see the familiar robed figure standing about 30 feet away from you. Before you start hearing in the crowd, "Hey, those are the bounty people. Those are the people on the bounty. Is there an adventurer nearby who's about to claim that? I don't know, I'm about to challenge that if I can." Before large metallic wings sprout out from the cloaked figure as to shreds the cloak falls as you see the familiar metallic form of Barley. As people are like, "Shit, oh shit, what the fuck? Who is that?" I think that's... No. Why are they here? What? People start making room. And left in the center is Barley. As people are lining up to make way. You, Ravel, and TK. You brought the squirrel.
And will you honor your promise?
Well, if not, then somebody's gonna get their wish for a nuke.
You watch as her wings slash downwards into one another. Nothing happens, but you hear this whining sound, just... And it's ringing and it's loud. And then she starts to walk towards you. 10 feet. 15. She's approaching.
Did you lie to me?
You watch as she gets 30 feet from her spot. This large rift opens in the cut space. And there's your opportunity. Remove the child. I hope.
I request if Ravel can go with the child. Watch over them.
That is a wise decision. I will not stop him.
Thank you.
Nutters. Is your name correct?
What did you say?
She says, Nutters, that is your name correct? What'd you say?
What is my what?
She said Nutters, that's your name correct?
Oh, name correct. I thought you misunderstood what you said. Yes, that is what people call me. I have no name. That is what my friends call me.
Well, Fey creature, I can at least admit that you are smart enough to make a wise decision in such a stressed time.
My only goal is to ensure that life continues.
As is mine.
Then why destroy everything?
I'm destroying nothing.
The collapse.
Literally, I've been put into talent because Desra saw what happened.
I do not know who Desra is. I do not know what quarrel or how it may have upset them. It's not my goal to collapse life. What would be the point to have a world to rule if you have nothing? What is the point of being the ruler of nothing?
Have you not looked around?
It's not my
There is
plan
nothing.
to... It's not my plan to break and cause nothing. No, there is something. You just can't see it. I'm making everything into one. It'll be here. It'll be connected. The light bits the dark bits, and everything a little bit in between. There'll be room. And with the space that's left from everything being brought here, it will fit ever so perfectly. I've been calculating this for so long. You couldn't imagine this. Everything will become one. And then once everything is one, it'll be easier to govern.
And it will collapse in on itself.
It will not collapse in on itself. I will assure
What if
that.
you made an error? What if things don't go as you plan? What if the entire multiverse completely erases itself because of you?
It has to balance. The different realms exist to balance each other out. Once they're all in one place, they'll collapse on themselves.
That's how I'm doing it. We are not the same creature. What you know as capable is different to what I know as capable. I do things, can cause things that you cannot imagine. I can take one. She reaches out and you watch as a loose stone, a stone rips out of the earth, gravitates towards her, and take another. Another stone gravitates to her. She pushes them together. Make them one at the same time as letting them be two. And you see the two stones are together, but not fused. However, the problem is when you have too many of that, a lot of things, all these other rocks fuse in, and she has this jumbled ball, things get a bit big to handle. So what should you do? She crushes the stones together. Some pieces break off, and in the end, she's left with two very compressed stones. Of course, some things will break off. But if we had a safety net to catch those things, which I did, but you ever so graciously decided to cut my net.
But that removes free will, because free will creates dimensions. If no other dimensions can exist from that point on, then you're removing people's free will. They will have no choices.
Well,
What kind of world would that be to rule? A world of robots that have no free will?
maybe
They can
finally
only do
a
what
peaceful
their
one.
timeline says they have to do.
Maybe finally it'll be a peaceful one.
But at what cost? And would that be a world that you would even want to rule?
Yes. There's
A
the
world
I
of-
will rule.
A world of yes men and robots only doing what they're told because
I will keep things in line, because that is something I am capable of.
but emotions are a choice. You see, if you want to make sure that everybody in your world is happy, then that means that they have to have a choice to be happy.
See. She begins to...
When you remove choice, you remove humanity and the ability of a conscious mind to process reality.
An
They
ant.
just will blindly go through life.
Ants. You're a curious creature, no?
And that doesn't mean that violence will quit, because what if the fate that they're destined to is to commit violence or to cause devastation?
Then I will change.
Because
the
now
fate.
they've had their choice removed.
There will be
it
no
will be that.
violence. They won't have the choice to fight one another. I can fix hunger. I can fix the population issues. I can fix so much. Everything is spiraled out of control, and it's going to keep spiraling unless I do something now. In the same way that you are actively acting against me to do something you think is right, I'm doing what I think is right. If it comes to the cost that people don't get this free will, that everyone treads a single line, so be it. I'll do what I must, and what I will end with will have everyone in a perfect heaven of paradise, and we will be one, and we will be perfect.
And no one will appreciate it. And no one will love you for it. And no one will care about you because they won't have the choice to
Well,
have an
maybe-
emotion or a feeling.
Well, maybe that's the price I have to pay for perfects. This is the price we have to pay to finally have a world without issue. Do you know?
But
of
that's not
ants
a
under
world.
colonies?
That's a ghost of a world.
That's what you think. That's not what I planned.
And if that's all you want, I can give you that right now.
I don't want what you can give me. What you can give me will be a place to haul over. I don't want a new issue. I am taking all and making one. I will fix all the issues by putting them in a place where I can take care of them. And I will. And if free will has to be removed from the equation, then I guess I'm
Then
deducting
life will
numbers.
cease to exist.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, we've already seen, or at least
We
I've
have seen
You've
life
seen,
will cease to exist in the lack of free will.
you've seen nothing.
Oh yes, we have.
Poor
I have
Jack.
literally been inserted into reality specifically because of the ramifications of your action.
Is that true? Were you truly brought
Yes.
here because of my actions?
Yes,
And who told you
Because
this? The same
Convergent-
God?
I was literally brought into existence to avert the crisis that is coming.
What was the exact reason you were brought here? Is that true? Is that truly the precisity? Is that...
Yes, cross my heart.
Are you sure that that's the true intended state of your being?
Put on here to I was put on here to stop this. All of this.
Very well.
I was
I suppose I'll kill you now.
It's been a rough ride.
And I suppose I'll just have to kill you now then.
You said you wouldn't be hurting anyone.
I said I
And
wouldn't
nothing
hurt the
but-
child. So Ravel and Fizzlebottom leave through the portal. And it closes. She leans into you, TK. Now, are you sure that is the true reason you were brought here? Or is that just what you were told? God's lie.
Desra has many things, but she wouldn't lie to me.
No, but she might withhold the truth. I've heard of this Desra. She's not a liar, but she's definitely no truth teller. Are you sure she did not tell you something? Position it in such a way that you interpret it to this final goal? That may be something for you to think of. Is this true? Why you're
No
here?
reason she never. I'm literally her creation.
Well, she is a creature of the weave, is she not? If the weave grows too powerful, she won't have the capability to interact. Now, only if there was a vessel that she could implicate power through. A vessel that could withstand her magic in such a way that she can interact again. I mean, if I grew so powerful that I couldn't interact with something that I find very fun, I'd be pretty upset. I'd try to make a way that I could interact, even if it's remotely. Now, I'm not going to argue philosophy. I'm doing what I'm doing. And you have the choice to join me and let it happen or fall. She walks away.
Oh, we're definitely not joining.
You gotta ask Desra.
Because they're willing to literally destroy everything because they think that it's gonna fix the world.
I know.
It's not how it works.
I'm not fighting with her. Not at all. but I need answers.
Where you guys go?
She's hanging in that bag. I'm going in there and asking.
Well, I think we need to get the fuck out of this town and rethink what we're gonna do because everybody here wants to kill us now.
Yeah, everyone here wants to kill us, and Barley is. I do not come.
Not saying we should run. I'm just saying we should do a tactical retreat and rethink our
Agreed.
point of action again.
We need to step back, think, and really get a plan.
We get out of the town, I could protect us so nothing can get in. Well, maybe Burley could, but it might even be tough for her with the right words. and
Ezra's the
protection.
only person I know could potentially sneak into the bag. She has done it before.
Well,
not
we
sure
can all go into my bag. Hold on.
You guys are heading back to the
Party.
Yep.
We can all go into my bag somewhere outside of town, and I can put a protective word around the bag so that nothing could even, if it even could find and see the bag while we're in it, wouldn't be able to come near it.
Right.
At that point, we could stop and think and be safe for a minute and figure out what we're gonna do. And I can actually polymorph us, by the way.
You guys hear one more thing
I
as
can
you
make
watch as
us look like somebody else.
You guys hear one more thing as you see Barley take off to the skies. You hear echoing back. And it doesn't quite matter anymore, descendants. There's no from here, descendants of snow. Nutters. TK. From here on in, either I win or you lose.
If that's the case, this is not a fair game. Except we need to get back to the party and get out of here fast. Get on my shoulder. We're flying to them.
Well, I'm gonna use my free action to cast Mage Armor and a spell slot to put it on it.
Okay.
That means you add an extra 10 feet to your movement speed, TK.
Alright. So I start flying us back to the group.
What do y'all think about my idea?
They haven't
I
heard.
can mask.
They
I
didn't
can,
hear anything.
That's the point.
Wait.
As
No.
Nutters and TK return back to the Chamber of the Warlord.
Sam's
done.
head disappears along with the jar.
What?
You're
Nothing,
so
nothing.
long,
Okay,
Dory.
long story short,
Zephyr completed Zora's dream.
lots of kobolds show up out of nowhere, and one of them was decapitated, but he's still talking. We all know who that is.
I critted him with my sword, so it decapitated him.
I also
Then he
kicked.
kept
I
talking,
also
so I
kicked him.
assumed he was just in a head jar.
I kicked him so hard that my foot started bleeding.
His foot's better now.
It's better now. Okay.
It got
It
got
was very
better.
eventful.
TK and Nutters return.
Those mushrooms were crazy.
Gentlemen, we are getting
Rob,
out
would
of
you be
town.
back here now?
Yeah.
I feel like you would have looped back, so by now. I'm gonna start you loop back by now.
Alright,
Mhm.
fair enough.
What was that, TK?
We're getting out of town now.
Why?
Well, one,
Everybody's
the
trying to
bounty's
go.
raised enough to where pretty much everyone in the town is going to be trying to murder us. And two, Barley's freaking here, and they probably will start attacking us starting tomorrow. We need to
Oh,
get out of
she's still
town,
here?
get somewhere safe, and freaking figure out a plan.
Then why don't
She's
we
still
figure out
we
a
are
plan
not
now?
surviving the night.
Wait. Will the armistice last until tomorrow?
That's from my understanding, but
Armistice? What armistice? We're
Gissner.
actually, no matter where we go, we're gonna be attacked.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
the
no,
acting
way
warlord?
less safe
When are you
in
done
town
being the acting
than
warlord?
we are outside. And the more we debate,
12
the
p.m.
more danger we're in.
So 12 p.m. tonight.
Uh-huh.
Can you give a
Wait a
pardon
minute,
of
wait a
peace until that time?
12 p.m.
Yes, 12 p.m.
midday.
noon.
Sick.
12 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
Correction,
Same
midnight.
same fucking thing. It's the Fae.
They're literally exactly the opposite.
It's the Fae.
It's the Feywild.
Hi, Jack.
Mhm.
Either way, it doesn't change the fact that
thought
we
of
need to
a
get out of
24
town and
year-
rethink our actions and rest.
I thought of a character for the interlude between the campaigns that.
Great, thanks. Keep it to yourself. Anywho,
Alright.
Dang.
What I believe we should do is use the time that we have that we can get from Gitzner, to try to figure it out while we still have time in the town.
And you think that every other person in town is gonna just sit around and wait?
Yes, because
Well,
the-
we've got
as
a
Gitzner
Yeah.
slams down on the button,
Hey, Chuckle Lords, it's me, your warlord, Gitzner. You know it, baby. Okay, listen, I know their bounties are like uber high right now, but listen, I'm gonna do something until midnight tonight, 24th hour, you know it. No fighting. They can't attack you. You can't attack them. Use the time to do what you want. Be it get weapons, stalk out your prey, beat up other bounty hunt. No, you can't do that one. Don't beat up other bounty hunters. Team up with other bounty hunters. That would be cool. Imagine like a big fight versus you guys and like 50
Oh my
bounty hunters.
gosh.
I don't like
No.
that. That doesn't sound cool to me.
I can fight
Sounds
them.
awesome.
But anyway, 24 hours at the 24th hour today, midnight. No fighties. Okay? Cool.
Hey,
Great.
hey,
After
hey,
that,
hey.
I'm not your warlording anymore, and any law I put into place is donezo.
You've established the reverse purge.
I got
Right.
I got one small
for
request.
the next 24 hours, everything is illegal. Do nothing.
Okay, go ahead.
I got one small request. Can you make every Tuesday Taco Tuesday?
Oh, Lord.
We had
Just-
enchilada Friday. That's the only day I could change. And after I'm gone, it's going to be changed back unless the next warlord wants to keep it. But if I think it's if 3 warlords in a row decide on something and like, yo, we're gonna keep this. It's just like integrated.
Hey, I hear that Moth Religion is doing fish tacos on Thursdays.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I gotta check that out after I'm the warlord no more. Oh shit, is this thing still on?
I think it is still on.
I want a taco.
Gitzner gets up and leaves.
Well, as I said, we would get a truce until midnight. I suggest we use this time to find out where, if the warlord is in the city, so that we can actually go searching rather than being a.
Great.
Right, you
16
plan-
hours to
planning on
find the
do-
warlord.
So you just planning on like standing here and hoping he falls in your lap?
As you
Because
guys are,
I've been
as you
telling
guys are
people
saying
for a
that-
while we need to make a plan and work together to be able to do this. So.
As you guys are saying this, the light-skinned figure walks in through the normal door. And
You
he's
mean
like,
the person who I think is the warlord? That
the
nobody
guy that
believes
you
me?
cast Earth Grasp on walks in, and he's looking back, and he's like, "No,
Russian vampire.
Gitzner,
Yes, a
where is going? You hear tacos, but you have many paperwork doing before tomorrow. Tacos! No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As that guy is coming in, you also see Rob coming in behind him saying, "Hey, Boyles, how's it going? What did I miss?"
Taco too.
Everything.
Oh, Taco Thursday. This
No.
You missed a
This
lot.
place.
time. Now with pork.
This place such a mess. As soon as I put in seats, I'm going to make people be very clean.
Wow.
What?
Uh,
People
y'all
very
decide.
sloppy. half of population cannot
Outside
read
of
or
plan.
uses fork or knife. I'm going to make mandatory.
No,
Come on.
fork and knife for terrible people. You should give those to your prisoners.
Yes, it would.
Should
No,
be a
that sounds
punishment.
dangerous.
It sounds punish. It
It's
sounds
a butter knife.
How about instead of making people read and write be mandatory, make it mandatory for them to have access to the ability to learn if they so choose. That way, more people
That
will have.
is, yes, is what I say. Have people read right. There's bit of extra words you have, but I am not common speaker much.
You
Nah,
should
you gotta
remove
force them
all.
to do it. In fact, make it illegal to not do it. That way, people have to do it, and then people start to resent it, and eventually, the country becomes so stupid that they don't know their own country, or that the fact that there's other countries besides their own.
America?
Yes.
What's America?
Yes.
It's America?
Such a
What the
bad
fuck is
system that
America?
it falls apart.
Well, okay, I'm going to go wash up. I am still covered in soil.
Why is it that every idea you seem to have comes just after I have an idea, and it happens to be just whatever is the exact opposite of what I said?
Mind control.
I call lack of creativity on that one.
Me?
No, not you.
Did he say he was covered in soil?
He is currently covered in soil.
I think he's talking about the jokes I make about all of his plans, with the sarcasm.
Yeah.
I don't think I think it's flying over his head.
It's pretty funny.
I
What
think
do
so
you
as
mean?
well.
It wouldn't fly over his head.
uh,
He's too fast. He'd catch it.
He catch it.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I'm trying to find a warlord.
Okay.
I'm going to walk outside and cast. Well, I guess cast. Commune with nature.
You are not in
Okay.
nature. You're in a city. It does not work.
Yes, but the ground is dirt.
It's a city.
Hey, wait a minute.
No.
Why don't we just ask that other warlord where the warlord?
Ground is
Can-
dirt, dirt is ground.
Ground is dirt. Dirt is ground.
She's still here, right?
Mm,
Oh, she left.
Someone told her about tacos.
Oh no, not that war. I mean,
Barley.
sword wing lady.
Barley.
Yeah, Barley.
Barley, yeah.
Barley flew up into the air, but I don't know where she is. But I'm assuming she's nearby and she's going to strike.
She's not a
I have
warlord.
wings too. Let's see if I
She
She
can
is
jump.
like she is above the warlords. She is the warlord's warlord.
She is
Yeah,
the
so
warlord.
wouldn't she know? Wouldn't she know where one of her subordinates was?
I don't
Right.
think it would help us at all.
I don't know. I don't
She
know.
wouldn't help
you
us. She's
asked?
actively working against us.
She's
Last
Have you
time
asked
trying
she
to.
helped
She
me.
just did the one act of kindness we're probably ever going to get.
She was already pretty nice to me.
I'm pretty sure she's
I
the one that
didn't
put the
even have
bounties on.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, no, the warlord was the one who put the bounties.
No, the beginning.
Oh,
Zephyr, you said that you had a talk with her.
yeah.
Do you know on what terms did you leave off?
Oh, great terms. No, it was awesome because she like, I believe she told me that I was kind of interesting. She might have said funny, but to a fairy, that just means interesting, and especially to a bard, that definitely means interesting. But I think it was very good terms. And she was super helpful too. She explained to me what was going on because I decided not to go into that icky place because it's super gross and nasty. But I was on the outside and she was like, "Hey, you should probably leave." And I was like, "Why?" And she said, "Because the thing's gonna fall over." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. Thank you so much for helping." And then she very graciously took up the one guy's offer to spar, and that was just really cool because I get to watch. Yeah, no, I think we're on good terms.
Can either you, TK, or Dev point out to Zephyr where he needs to go to see this warlord? Barley, I believe, was her name.
Literally don't know anymore.
Well,
And this guy?
They're not
in
like
the sky.
waiting around.
Not like
Okay.
it And not like it matters anyway. I mean, all that would just mean is he'd be playing turncoat and going to work for Barley and then actively be trying to attack us, so we should just kill him now.
Again, with
Okay.
You guys are here.
It's not
The warlord who's all dirty.
Well,
and
he's
walking in.
over here talking about how great terms he is on the person who were set up
Who's
to
actually
fight,
trying to kill us?
who's actively wanting to kill us, who's put a $9 million platinum bounty on us.
Hey, we don't know that was her. That was probably the other guy, the shapeshifter. Why would she
Barley's
be
in
able to-
charge. They do nothing. Warlords do nothing unless they were told to do it by their master, which is Barley.
Zephyr said he left on good terms with Barley. I say that if nothing else, we give it a chance.
Well,
Chance of
how do
what?
we roll
A
to
chance of
contact
what?
Barley?
A chance of what is the question. What are we given a chance for?
A chance to
she'll
see if
help
we
us.
can. If she'll possibly divulge some sort of information to him, given that they had pleasantries in the past.
Listen, if
Probably
there's
know
one thing,
that he's been
if
traveling
there's
with
one
us,
thing I know
so
about all
I don't think it'll
powerful
be on such good
warlords
terms this time.
and bad guys, it's that they like a challenge, and if we die now, she gets no challenge. So if we ask her to help us, then the challenge continues. It's a thrill thing. And plus, we look worse for it, because inevitably killing the warlord is going to end up doing something terrible that we're going to receive the blame for, which she'll love even more. It's a win-win, honestly.
I believe we trust Zephyr's instincts on this one and send him off to go to where you met her at. If nothing else, to see if she's even still there.
Hold the wall.
We're holding the
think-
wall?
At the meantime, the rest of us should leave the town and go to a safe location.
Yep. You want to stay and talk to Barley, go for it. I
We
think
have
that
a
the people
grace
that want to
period.
actually solve this problem, we should actively get out of town where we're safe and figure out how we're going to solve the problem.
I have the teleport spell. I know how to get to you.
Because
We
we
should-
can't take action until we know what action we need to take. I mean,
We should use as much of the time that we have left in this town to try to see if we can figure anything out.
and how
The
does your plan on doing that?
Well,
Just
as you
start
see right
trying.
now, we have a pardon until midnight.
Okay.
After that, we are going to be attacked. So we need to leave before then to ensure that we get out.
Okay, that
Sympathy.
didn't answer my
Well,
question. How do you plan on getting information about the warlord from a bunch of people who don't know who the warlord is? And even if they do, wouldn't tell us because it's a secret.
We do some investigating. We don't need to go straight to any person per se.
We've
could have-
tried that and found nothing.
We could have talks with different groups, see if there's anyone who's willing to help us and whatnot. We need to try things inside of the town while we have any time left in
I
the town.
think 9 billion platinum is enough to make anybody in this town not help us.
They might
And
not.
actively want to hurt us.
They might not, but we've been pardoned until midnight. So until that time, we are safe
It would
to go
mean will
around the
help
town.
us kill the person who would give out the
That
9
doesn't
million.
mean they will help.
Yeah,
us.
why would anybody want to help us when they want to kill us? They're just biding their time. That doesn't mean that they're going to be nice to us or try to help us in any way.
What's
Uh,
the
you won't find
harm
that
in
out.
trying?
What's
What's
the
the
harm,
harm
in
in-
trying to come up with a plan on how to actually investigate? I mean,
This-
Because
we don't even know.
this-
You can't just say we're going to investigate. Okay. What's your plan on investigating? What are you going to
We
investigate
have-
in this giant town to find one person? What's your idea?
We
You gotta
have
have a place
limited
to start,
time.
man.
We have
Gotta have a
limited
place to
time
start.
in this
Dev,
town.
let Wes speak.
There's limited time in this town. Once we leave the town, we cannot come back. If we come back, we will be attacked on sight. Because of that, we should use the time left in the town that we have to try to do anything we can to find any sort of clues.
Well, my plan was to get out of town, figure out what we're going to do, polymorph everybody in the party to look different, and come back into town as a different party.
That won't
Because
work.
If they
will.
have any source of magic
polymorph
protection
can't
on
be.
them,
It doesn't matter. Polymorph can't be detected. It's
People
undetectable.
ain't do what we look like at the moment.
the other thing is, I would be able to be detected by Gitzner with absolutely no question about it.
How?
Because of our connection to the Never. She is my sister. We are both infinite and nothing at the same time.
And you think your sister's gonna rat you out?
I think she will accidentally, yes.
She most likely will accidentally, yes. She will
Well,
come up
then-
to me
then-
and
then-
just try.
Then you need to say something to your sister. If that's the only issue you have, then that's your issue that you can solve
That's
easily.
not the only issue I have with your plan of leaving the town. I think that we should use the time immediately, that we don't have a risk.
No, I'm
rather than-
talking about the mass polymorph I saw.
That might be a plan for the future. For right
That's
now,
how we're
I
gonna
say-
get into town so that nobody will know who we are and we won't have a bounty on our head.
But that is
And then
a-
we can
still
freely
a-
walk around town and investigate without people thinking that we're the enemy.
It is still a risk to take to use the polymorph.
How is it a risk to take? It's not a detectable spell.
Mind if I interject?
Be my guest.
Well, Nutters, remember last time we tried to disguise ourselves while we had the bounty when we first found out about it?
I'm not talking about casting a illusion or a disguise. I'm talking about polymorph. You will
Same
literally become something else. No, it's not. Not the same thing. No, it's not the same thing.
This case is the same thing. We're using polymorph to disguise ourselves.
No, it is not the same thing. You will not be disguised. You will literally be that thing until I polymorph you back. It is not detectable.
All I'm saying is we should use the time that we have guaranteed with zero risk to do whatever we can before we are kicked out.
Doesn't polymorph only last for an hour?
Okay, as I was saying, these wanted posters shift. How do we know that? How do we know for certain that polymorph will actually work and not
Because
give away our
nothing, no magic can detect. I mean, it says it right in the polymorph description. It cannot be detected. When you are polymorph, you do become what you're polymorphed into.
Is that the thing?
Also, I'm actually fairly sure that true polymorph, because you're talking about true polymorph, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm 90% sure that can be detected by magic.
No, it cannot.
It's gotta save.
Since the spell is currently active and dispellable, it's
no,
also an
that's-
effective magic that can be detected by detect magic. Active magic is a active magic. There isn't any degree of it. There's either
And-
magic there or there isn't. If there is, it's detectable. Hence,
Anyways,
you can.
Also,
That
there
is-
is a...
All they would be able to detect is that there was magic on us. They wouldn't be able to detect that we're polymorphed or who we
They
are.
It
can
would detect
detect the class.
it would detect the classification of magic, knowing that it'd be transmutation, and the identify spell would tell any effect active on the creature.
Hence, why it is still a risk. Why we should use the time that we have guaranteed now.
All it's bickering
Also,
is
again, true
wasting
polymorph only
time.
lasts to 1 hour.
and
Well,
I brought up the water posters.
You're
to
also
see that
just
it's-
risking getting trapped until midnight. Nobody said that. They just were told that they can't attack us. That doesn't mean that they can't trap us somewhere and sit and wait.
Yeah,
We have a
people
billion and a
will
half
find
ways to do it,
technicalities. So the
Yeah.
longer we stay here, the more danger we're in, no matter what.
We should still use the time that we have.
If you want to go and explore the town, you're welcome to. But I'm
Nobody's
getting out of the
stopping
town while I still can.
I have to agree with TK, man.
I'm sorry. I want to investigate, but we can't.
I do
in the
too,
current
but we
situation.
need to figure out a safer way to do it than to just go wandering around right now.
There is no way to do it that we are in zero danger.
Yeah, but we are in more danger going in as ourselves.
As of right now, we are in the least possible danger that we could be in. They are not allowed to attack us.
Yeah,
At
but
any
they,
other point,
remember
they
what
are.
that. Remember, we're in the Feywild. Feywild loves loopholes. They said they can't attack us. That doesn't mean they can't trap us until the time when they can kill us.
I
Said-
understand
She
that.
said happy stalking and stuff. Like,
So,
Happy stock and get your weapons ready. However, we have a lot of ways to get out and stop the magic from happening. Hence why I believe we should use the time available to us now, rather than a time where we are going to be attacked at the first sign of any one of us being one of us.
What about everybody else? Hello, party.
I brought up. I
don't
brought
have
up my
anything to contribute.
argument.
I've already said my piece.
I have
Rob,
to.
you
That's
just
why I'm asking
slowly
everybody
make his
else.
way
Nick.
outside the door.
I
What did
brought
you say?
up.
Oh wait.
where's the leader of the resistance? Question.
You guys are far from there now.
We're far from there.
Rob's gonna make his way
Okay.
slowly outside of the door because he's one of the few that doesn't have a bounty at this point. So he's technically not in any danger.
Funny for you to assume he doesn't have a bounty at this point.
It's funny. Because he doesn't.
Ah.
I'm gonna look around the town.
So we have 3 for staying in town, 2 for leaving town.
No, we have 2 for staying and 2 for leaving. Rob
Son-
has not voted.
Son, you said that you wanted to stay, correct?
I have not.
No, I thought you said that you were.
Rob has
Either way,
voted. He's voted for not actually doing anything because he doesn't have a bounty.
Rob is a neutral party who discarded
Who's
their
not being
ballot.
counted because
Remember,
he's not putting in a
Count
vote.
is also on anyone who travels with nutters.
Because the vote is stay here and investigate or go somewhere else and figure out a better tactic and plan.
Yes, his ballot has been withdrawn from his own self. So it's
Yes.
currently 2-2.
So again, 2 to 2. So
Yes, I
everybody
thought- I
else
thought
in the
Sun
party
had
needs to
voted,
speak up. Do we want to take the risk of walking into a building to be trapped there by some form of magic that we can't get out of and then be held and slaughtered like pigs? Because that could happen.
That could happen.
Doubtful.
Because trapping someone is not the same.
Attacking
as-
them. Yes. And bounty hunters know how to do that kind of stuff. Specifically what they do.
And nothing says anything against booby traps.
Well, that would be attacking us. As long as the
Yeah.
booby trap doesn't harm us, they can do the booby trap.
Trap
then
us,
again,
yes,
We have ways to escape that, and we have ways
possibly.
to stop
Possibly.
the magic.
Possibly. Have you not had issues not being able to cast spells? Because I sure have. Something keeps blocking them.
I have not had issues, no.
Have you tried? No,
That wasn't
you
the
haven't.
question.
Because he doesn't cast spells.
Exactly.
Well, technically I do
So
cast
don't
spells,
tell
but
us
only in
what-
combat.
Yeah, so don't tell us what can and can't be done here, because I know that something in this town can block spellcast. So to say that we can just get out by casting the right spell, again, iffy. Probably won't happen. I've had things block my spells already.
So what makes you think polymorph's gonna work?
Because I want to get out of town to do it. Hence
they can still
why
detect
me
the
and TK
polymorph.
want to leave town.
For sure, TK just wants to leave town.
No,
They-
Oh my god! Don't you dare twist my words!
So again, everybody else that's in this needs to vote. We're making a vote. 2 to 2. 2 to stay and research and try to find something blindly,
I already
or
left.
to leave town, go somewhere safe, do some shenanigans, and try to come up with a plan of approach of how we're gonna actually investigate and where we're gonna start investigating from. Because going to the resistance didn't work.
Nope.
Failed so miserably.
So we need to figure out
Mhm.
another approach to take. And to do it as a completely different party that has nothing to do with our party would be a lot safer than just blindly
Guys?
going out looking. That's just my point. Again,
Guys?
while we're making a vote. So everybody, please.
Guys,
What?
I kind of just realized
Mhm.
we are literally talking about this in the room with the current warlord and the next one.
There is no
Yep.
need to worry about the current warlord.
Or the next one. He's a pansy.
Hey, I think that's personal.
I mean, am I
I'm just
wrong?
saying, this might not be the kind of thing we want to talk about.
I'm no pansy. I'm a very good fighter.
You're not helping.
I'm aware you're a good fighter, but you like fancy things, and that makes you a pansy.
Shut up.
Very well.
Why?
Just
Nothing I said was wrong.
stop it. You're making this worse.
Okay, I'm just gonna look around outside.
Nutters?
So is
I'm gonna-
nobody
I'm
gonna
gonna go in the
vote?
bag. I trust your
Two
Who's gonna
people,
cast
four
a vote
people.
for staying in town?
Okay, that's 3-2. I think
Does Elder on Armor count?
they do not.
Aw.
I'm gonna go with Devlin.
Okay,
So it's 3-3.
3-3. We have who? We have three voting.
Who's voted?
Three
who's
voting
Still
to
two
stay,
people haven't
three voting to
voted.
go.
One
Well,
person hasn't
there's
voted.
still one vote. Somebody's gonna make the tiebreaker, and that's gonna be Bertle. So come on, Bertle.
What? I
Birdo
already
voted.
voted, huh?
Oh,
Well,
then
voted.
who hasn't voted?
That's what I'm asking. Who's voted?
You haven't voted yet.
It's
Oh,
been.
I haven't voted.
You have
Yeah, I
not
think you're
voted.
the only one.
Oh well, since I was
Rob
just
is a
told to
neutral
shut
party.
up, I'm
You're
gonna-
the only one who hasn't
vote
voted.
against.
Voting against staying or to stay?
No, to stay. Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's 4-2.
that's 4-2.
The 3.
All right. Party wants to blindly search with no
I believe both
direction.
ideas will backfire, just in different ways.
Yeah, I just think blindly searching with no direction will
No,
backfire.
both ideas will
What did we,
backfire
what did
some
we
way.
say
or
about
one-
the backhanded comments? Like, it's okay to think
I
that, but
wanted to go into the bag to go do some questioning.
Well, either way, I need to rest, so I'm gonna do the same. I mean, I've used spell slots. I'm still not fully healed. Nobody cares.
Yep.
So, I'm just gonna. They want to blindly walk around. Fine. Who wants to carry the bag? 'Cause I need to rest.
Joe Mama.
I'll carry the bag.
Alrighty then, with those two in the bag, let's head off to try to find any possible leads towards who the actual warlord may be.
Oh, well. I'm not staying in town. No, I totally believe him about the traps and bounty hunters and stuff.
Okay, so it's 3-4.
You're in the
Alright,
bag.
I never
we
said
win.
I wanted to leave. I never said I wanted to leave. I just agree that where I think bounty hunters are going to trap us and stuff. I just don't care because I don't plan on actually staying on the ground. Bye. And I leave and fly into the sky.
Okay, so he's another vote for I don't care. So it's
No,
still
I'm a vote for
3-3.
stay in the town. I just don't want to stay on the ground. It's not 3-3. I voted.
okay, the vote has
Yeah,
decided.
you voted
The vote
that-
has decided to stay in the town.
Yay!
The end choice.
That's an
Yep.
unfair vote because his vote is to stay in town but not stay with the party.
He didn't say he
I
wasn't
mean,
gonna
I'm not
stay
staying with the party.
He was gonna search from the sky, is what he said.
That's
Right?
pretty much what I said, yeah.
Which means
Which
he's
is-
gonna leave the town and be safe while the people that stay in town take the
Well,
risk.
Anyways,
So,
next.
that's an unfair vote.
Can we continue on now since we're staying?
So,
Anyway, either way, I'm going in the bag and gonna take a short rest.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I can once do that in short rest and get my spells back. I won't get any
Your
help.
guys
though.
are probably in the bag, so I'm going in.
So not a long rest, just a short rest.
You can get health back on a short rest. You can roll your hit die.
you roll hit dice.
Just go in the bag and eat your White Castle already. Jeez.
I'm just mainly worried about getting my spell slots back. So short rest will
I
allow
don't
me
think
to
you
do
get
that.
many spell slots back. Just like a few.
Arcane recovery.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll only
arcane
need a
recovery.
few. I'll only need 3.
Okay,
There you go.
there we go.
problem is that they're 3 high-level spell slots.
Okay, with that being said, I say that we should take Gitzner with us, so that if any are unwilling, we could have her command them to give us any information they may have on anything at all.
For a second there, it sounded like you had an actual plan.
No, I did not.
But Dev, your spell slots can have to add up to 9, a level of 9. So that means like 3 3s, 9 1s, or as many ones. But it's not like you can get a 9 and an 8 back.
No, I've got some kind of ability to gain my spell slots back. with
You
a
have
short rest.
arcane. You have arcane recovery, which is once
That's
per
the one,
day
yeah.
on the short rest. You get spell slots back to a combined level of 9.
Ah. No better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
And thank you. I just couldn't remember the name of it. But I knew I had some kind of special thing that let me get spell slots back.
Make sure you also click off all the spell slots you spent on enchanting if you did spend any. So
Oh, yeah.
I only see your one spell casting marked off. Anywho.
No,
You
I've
should-
got a couple of them. I've actually got 3 spell slots I've used.
I know, but I only see.
It's just not updated. It shows on my chart because I've been
Okay.
checking them.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
I'll let you know which one doesn't get checked off. It's going to be the 8th level probably.
All right.
I overheard you guys talking about you having a meeting with a quote-unquote resistance. May I inquire where that was?
The
We
tavern.
don't know.
Tavern.
Like, we genuinely don't know where it is. We were teleported, so we
The
don't.
tavern.
You were in the tavern.
I give the
TK?
biggest death glare of my life at them.
You were in the bag. Didn't you say you went into the bag?
Yep. You're in the bag. Haha.
Or at least the next hour.
You are all the biggest idiots I've ever met.
Hey, don't say those things. You're not in the scene.
It's not true.
Can't hear you. You're in the fourth. You can't hear you. There's a fourth wall up.
How
Screw you.
exactly
La,
did
la,
you
la, la.
guys get to the resistance area?
We went to the Bric-a-Brac, and
They offered him room, food, and
Eldra.
service.
Eldra sat at the Pacific table and closed the shutters, and we were teleported.
So it's based on a certain table. If, perchance, could you take me to the exact table you were at? Gitzner, can you follow
Wait,
me
West,
as
were
well?
you not with us?
Kitchener is gone.
Well,
Was
shit,
Wes not
and
with
no,
us?
I was
Well,
No,
not.
he was
Shit.
not.
I was sleeping
Ah,
because
I'll
actually
take
I
West.
I
will
got a
take
long
West.
rest, so I'm gonna go refill everything that I lost.
I will take West.
Wes had a long rest in real life.
Thank you, Bertle. Tupa, that's the name. Thank you, Tupa.
Yes.
Took me a second.
Okay. So they're heading out to the tavern. What are you doing, Draco?
I'm following.
What are you doing, Rob?
Since you can.
Rob's
shut
gonna
up.
head to the tavern as well, but only to
Get
have
more
some
drunk.
get more drink, and to continue to sing along with his drinking buddies.
What are you doing, Scout? Oh wait, you're going to the. No, wait, are you?
I'm the one that's apparently leading with Eldra.
Okay. What? Well, no, it's just Tupa taking him to the tavern. You don't have to. Where are you going?
Yeah.
What do you want
Do
to do?
you want to have Eldra scout the place first? Since you didn't get to do that last.
We'll let
Can
know.
Eldra and Axel and Armor create the trio of Chaos Squad from Sonic Adventure? I mean
Sure.
Sonic Heroes.
Sure.
We're all detectives now.
Great. Okay. Zephyr, what are you doing?
I'm having to pick out meals. This is bad time. Hold on,
It's a
I
bad
got
time.
it. Okay.
I'll give you.
No,
I'll
no,
give
it's
you-
not a bad time for you. I'm
Oh.
saying people, it's bedtime for that.
Oh. Go with the macaroni.
So, jokes aside, I probably am going to.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Let Zephyr first because you spent your time first. I'll loop back to you.
Yeah.
So,
Water.
Rob's gonna take the scenic
Uh,
route to the tavern though,
Okay.
neat.
because he can.
Okay, Zephyr.
Since I'm up in the sky.
Okay,
I
so
wanna
you
s-
are up in the sky now.
Yes, I
Great.
am up in
That's
the
the
sky.
cue I was waiting for.
Yes, I am up in the sky. I
Great,
left
okay.
and I was up in the sky.
So now you notice this. You guys see who those who have left the place. The air blimp up in the sky. This explosion, and you watch the air blimp is cut in two.
Aha! I found her.
That take care of that problem.
That
Yeah,
was
but-
actually my plan,
Creates another.
because I was gonna try to convince her that the airships were trying to defy her warlordship.
They were.
And-
They were.
Yeah, there you go.
They're attacking the
Bam.
Feywild. Of course she's gonna fucking do something. That's why she's here. You're
Yeah,
just
it makes
coincidence.
damn. My plan worked better than I thought.
My plan worked, and I didn't even have a plan.
I didn't even
I
have
didn't
to
have
make it
one,
work.
but
It
it
just
worked.
worked on its own.
Okay,
I had
Zephyr.
a plan.
I'm guessing you're
Okay.
going zoomies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go zoomies. I'm gonna go after her.
Roll perception, because you're going fucking fast, and it's a dot at this point. You have to know where you're going. Like, you don't know if she's still there or if she's moving.
I got this. Check this out.
Natural one.
Come on, Tucklefoot.
I got a
I believe in you.
I got a 3. But my perception. No. Listen. My perception is plus 17, so it's a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
3.
I'll allow it. Only due to the fact that the sound, her
Massive
flapping.
explosion.
Only because of the massive explosion. You get up there, takes a bit, but you see Barley. You see that the one half of the blimp is actually still in the air.
What the heck?
One half is just stuck there in place.
Ooh, cool.
You follow the piece that's moving, and under it you see Barley with her wings holding the cockpit.
Wow. Am I close enough to speak with her?
Yes, but do so under the acknowledgement that it's... You guys are going pretty fucking fast, and it's loud, because wind.
What a woman.
What a woman.
You are incredibly strong. That
Oh,
is amazing.
Jesus!
Oh,
She-
sorry.
She looks over at you. It's like, were you on that?
No. I flew over here. I saw the
Dear
massive
God, I thought they
explosion
were-
and figured it had to
Oh,
be-
I was afraid they were taking captives. Wait,
dreadful.
Wait.
I know you.
Yes, we met before.
On Foon.
Yeah.
How did your evacuation go? And she stops in the air, and like over one shoulder, she's now holding up the fucking Zeppelin.
I'm just drooling at this point. As far as I know, everybody got away okay. And then everybody who's unfortunately in that icky pile was okay. They were alright.
Oh, that is good to know. Oh, no, you mean the ones inside. That is...
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's good to know, but I'm afraid an ends justifies a means. At least we got a remedy for that insatiable plague. So, I feel so harrowed for those who definitely hurt. Fucking that dastardly party. They don't know what they're messing with. They don't know what elements they are adjusting.
I don't think they know much of anything.
I've had over thousands of years to make this plan. I've been working slowly, methodically, every small piece from 1,000 years ago is when I started and brought in the first warlord, the warlord of the top hat, to the last one a few years ago, the warlord of the red light. It's quite sad what happened to the 2 warlords of the game. It was a lovely king and queen. I only hope now that their daughter will meet them where they rest. May the primordials bless their souls.
I feel a little bit awkward because I don't understand a whole lot of what she's talking about, but I have a very sympathetic look on my face.
How old are you?
How long do fairies live?
Maybe
3
Not
years.
that long.
Somewhere
3
between 3
years?
years and forever.
Somewhere between 3 years, 40 years, and forever.
Or Disney movie.
Depends on what kind of fairy you are too.
Well, I'm the best kind of fairy. Does that help?
Or if you're
Well,
a
if
Disney
you're,
movie.
if
Not
you're
really.
little, then that would mean you're a pixie, and you'd have the 3 to 40 years range.
Or if you're a Disney movie, Infinite.
You have the 3 to 40 years range.
Oh shoot.
Infant death is a real bad problem here.
Okay. Well. Apparently, I'm like I don't know. I'm 20.
Okay, so the warlords
Please,
existed while you were alive. All but the warlord of the Red Light. The warlord of the Red Light was brought in just about 20 years ago. The first warlord, of course, was Barley,
Who
who...
we're trying to find now.
No, that's the one you're
No?
talking to. Barley.
Oh.
She was
her,
the
yes,
first warlord.
yes.
And then
I
she
knew the name was
started
familiar.
enacting
Barley.
other warlords. From what you know of the story, her first warlord was of the Top Hat, the warlord of truth. It's the warlord of
Truth and
honesty and
deception.
truths,
Yeah.
or also known as lies and deception.
Yeah.
Warlords here have 2 names.
Uh-huh.
Through them, over that same 1,000 year ago, she started, with his help, finding the perfect people for her plan. Next, she found Foon. Following, you remember that there actually used to be 2 warlords of the game, or at the time what was called the Warlords of the Silver Forest. It was only renamed the warlord of the game. It was only renamed the Game Plateau maybe about 40 years ago, when those 2 warlords died. They were murdered by the Seelie Court. The only survivor, or the Seelie or Unseelie Court, it's unknown. It's assumed the Unseelie Court because they themselves were from the Seelie.
Can I?
The only survivor was Lady Penelope, the daughter of the 2.
Who's now dead?
Who is now dead.
Whom somebody decided to smash with a
You're
hammer.
not here.
Oh.
It's
Can I ask you a question?
Very well.
What is your plan?
Do you have time to walk and talk?
Mm-hmm.
You two
Yeah.
start flying, and she's going at a slower pace. And just so you know, there are dwarven folk inside of this thing, and they're like, ah! 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 She starts drifting
I'm
it
gonna-
down. And I would like everyone but Zephyr to leave this chat for a little bit.
I still want
No,
to do
the
my
thing I
thing.
was- The thing I was complaining about, now it's happening to me.
Yay!
I still need to do my action.
What do you want to do? Quickly, Scout.
Yes,
Well,
do it. Actually.
I wanted to get Eldra and Armor.
2.
Well, I need the disguise
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure they don't have a bounty. I wanted to just walk around and talk to people
Okay.
and see if they would give information, lie, or tell the truth.
A lot of people are probably going to start lying to you.
Nah. Okay. I leave.
Bye.
Am I leaving as well?
I mean, you can sit here if you want, but you're not here.
Okay.
You flying, bro?
You flying, bro? So as you two drift, she's bringing the...
I could fly. I wanted-
Were you going with Zephyr? They left again. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna go ask if they would have gone with you.
Okay. All right.
Bertle, would you have gone with Zephyr?
No, I'm taking left.
Okay.
What? Oh yeah,
He's
you're
taking
taking someone to yeah.
Yeah,
To the
yeah.
okay, bye. Okay. As she begins to fly the zeppelin of dwarves to the ground, which you see there is a large, well, not large, a small army, of people here to take these dwarves. You see different units and sets of prisoner capture to take prisoners of war. She sets it down. Take them, put them in a cell. We'll question them later. She flies back up. My plan?
Hmm.
Okay, that's good. That's a bit philosophical. I want to make peace. I want to create a world where no one has to suffer. There's no suffering, there's no evil, there's no hunger, no housing issues, no rich starving the money from the poor. People actually get what they deserve. People will be finally happy. I'll make more efficient farms. I'll fix the land. I plan to take all current reality and timeline, pull them together, and if I can, click together the best possible combination. Those who have lost their family to strife and want it back will have it back finally. Those who feel like they had that missed opportunity will have a chance to take it again. And those who wrongfully died or lost a child due to how health is, with no cleric properly puts in the care to keep people safe, to help the common folk. They're more devoted to their gods. No, they will be devoted to the people. Devoted to me. I will take everything. I will make it one. And if I must, I will instill a semi-psychosis state upon them. Some people call it a hive mind. I call it a permanent dream. Semi-permanent. Give people what they want. The terminal ill, the people who cannot live the life, who won't be able to enjoy such a glorious world, will have their own in their head at least. Their own paradise. Own thing to rule. Own thing to love. Wouldn't it be great to just go outside and not have someone trying to take over the world every eon? Not have some noble run in to fuck up some socio-political or economic state of a little town that has no reason to be targeted so. I'll start by taking down governmental figures. Well, not taking down as in killing, but
Removing them
yeah,
from where they are to where they should be.
I'll usurp them from their seats and put them with their own people. And, well, it's down to the people that decide what happened to them. I'm not going to let murder, but I will allow them to be shamed for what they've done. Some of them have done cruel things and deserve to understand that. But that does not mean that I'm going to cause more. It does not mean they should die. It does not mean. The answer to peace is not causing more strife. It's you do not get peace by oppressing those who oppressed you.
I completely get it.
Some things you sadly, even though you don't want to, you have to let it go. Much like these descendants, Nutters, whatever, these people working against me. I understand they're scared. I don't know what they have in their mind, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And once I'm done it, I have no reason to fight them anymore. But they probably will continue to try to kill me. Even after it's over, it'll be done. There is nothing to fight for anymore. I'm finally doing the one thing I should have done, and I'm proving a point. I'm swapping the Feywild's time dilation. Tonight. I've been working on it slowly. But it has to be done. In order to make things work properly, I have to shift. And either I win, or we all lose. And if I fail, I'm sorry, small fairy. Just know that what I'm doing, I'm trying to do it for us. And with all my warlords dying, I need do you have ball bearings or anything?
On me currently?
Yes.
You know, I can make some.
Great. Fabricate some ball bearings?
I'm going to performance of creation.
Okay. Ooh, creation bard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
well,
beautiful.
The thing was, I wasn't
originally.
I picked sword college, but
you realize
I never use it.
Yeah, but that's beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. So you create a handful of ball bearings, and you watch as she's now stopped in the air. They can wait a few seconds. Think about what they did dropping a bomb on the top hat. They deserve it.
Yeah, that's not cool.
They're not hurt unless they make the stupid decision to jump, then that's their own choice, but I'll bring them to the ground safely soon. I don't plan to do anything bad to them in those cells, it's just they need to be questioned. She takes a few ball
They'll no longer make any noise, or well, not noise. You know what I mean.
They're dropping bombs across the Feywild. Do you know how much habitat or people they could be harming?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to be put in a place where they
need
can't
to be put in place. They can't be doing that.
No.
Even with my armies, I'm not destroying towns, destroying lives. Other than the normal harshities that happen in war, the only lives we're taking are the lives of other soldiers. We do not take the lives of someone who does not partake in the war.
I see that.
I'm not going to raid a town. We may seek and take refuge in a town, commandeer it for a bit, but we're not going to instate laws upon those people. We're not going to destroy their homes, run it over. We set up encampments, and we buy the resources. We have money.
Mm-hmm.
We'll abide by the coin. We're not above that.
You start to
until we fix it.
Force it.
Force it.
You mean force it?
Fix, force. It's just.
I agree with your plan. I'm just saying, call it what it is.
It is forcing. That is
It
true.
is
I will not hide my head that I'm forcing something. Sometimes you must force something to get it done.
True.
She places these ball bearings in the air, and you watch as they float there. She places about 5. Wait, no. That's 2. 6. She places 6. Take this as
I can only make 6.
Okay. Take this as all the current realms. Fire, earth, air, water, Feywild, prime material, and the Shadowfell. I'm going to take them all. And they slowly collide and move together and make a small mass and put them into one. I'm going to place them in such a way that they won't break into one another. I'll take the perfect piece from here, and from here, knit it, and have everything coincide. I'll take earth and water from these two realms, bring it to the prime, and help crop grow. I'll bring heat and air, and then no one will freeze or die of heat. If I can control these elements, I can make what is debatably an extremely unfair environment perfect. Now the only
But-
problem is, and you watch as she splits them all, is when there are multiple, and she's making maybe 6 clusters of these 6 now by breaking apart the ball bearings a bit, or she's adding in some stones. Only problem is when there's more, because when you pull things together, she has a new clump, but it's much larger. It's much harder to have something this big. Something that could fit in the hand, that's easier to watch over. But something like this, I can't see what's happening in the middle anymore. I don't know what's happening there, and I can't access it. Not without difficulty. Not without pushing, and she pushes her fingers in and it displaces everything else, and affecting what's around it. So instead, she compresses it, and it turns back into the 6 ball bearings, but you see the ball bearings are actually comprised of both rock and the metal from before. If I bring everything into one, and you do see as bits crumble off, as things fall away, extra pieces that don't fit into it, if I can bring everything into one, and all 6 beads again fit in the hand, I can watch it all, and I can adjust what I need. And for the crumbs that fall, and she's gesturing to the dust that fell off, a safety net. The parts that fall in between that could cause chaos to here, I'd have a net that would catch it. Then I could properly disperse of it, save anyone who still is there. Now the only issue is, she gestures out to the Feywild that is now a bit more fucked up because of convergence. My safety net, it's being destroyed. Penelope, Moon, and now Top Hat. They're breaking my net.
Well, honestly, your plan, it's beautiful.
It's insane.
It's insane, but it should work. The only problem is, it won't.
But
It won't as long as you give people some kind of free will, which you plan on taking away. But if you take that away, well, everything becomes stale.
it's
If you take
nearly
the spice out
impossible.
of food, it's just bland. It's becomes to where you'd rather not eat it all. It's just another piece of meat or
Squirrel said the
vegetable.
same. This is enact. This is what the squirrel said.
Well, I'm uncomfortable with that.
I don't need to make everyone follow something. I don't need to make a... The act of a hive mind doesn't mean I'm overseeing every action, choosing it, making everyone take a single course. I'm not forcing everyone to be happy. I'm just causing a butterfly effect that will stop anything that could cause harm. People can have discourse. People can be mad at one another. But when that anger at one another takes to a point where armies start forming and they're going to have a blood war, I step in. I stop that feud. I put them in their place.
So you'll stop major aggression.
I'm not going
After
to stop
that.
someone from being sad. We need the sad times in life, so that the happy times just seem that much more bright. Because light
Yeah.
without dark is just blinding. People can be sad. I'm not going to take their emotions. People deserve emotions. I'm not going to take this from them. I'm only going to take away aggression. I'm going to have people be more understanding. I'm going to rebuild it. I can do this. I can take things. I can take concepts. I can take the concept of war away from existing. Make it never exist again. I can take strife. I'll allow discourse, but I can take blood feuds. I can take strife. I can take all these different things and pull it from the equation. Gone. No more. But I just need it to be smaller. I need something small to work with. And once I have something I can work with, I can finally mold it. And my only wish is that I'll be there to mold it. She's now taking down the other half. I am not a physical creature, fairy. I'm much older. I'm not eldritch, and I'm not a god, nor am I a primordial. I'm older. I have been here since here has not been here. It's a bit confusing. When nowhere was somewhere, that is where I was.
Trust me, we fairies know a little bit about the unknowable. We're confusing like that.
That's why I like you fairies. You're funny. Confusing, but funny. I am a conceptual creature. Figmental. I have physical implication, but I have the ability to take mere conception, morph it, take it upon myself, remove it. It's just harder to do that when the concept is so deeply rooted in so many timelines and universes. If it's smaller, then I could take it away. But it's too big right now. It's too big.
I'm gonna be honest. I told my unfortunate friends down there that I was gonna come up here and try to talk you into telling me where the warlord was. I didn't count on you actually doing it. Mostly I came up here to see your point of view.
Do not disagree with what the party thinks.
It makes sense. About as much sense as theirs does. The choice is keep the chaos or cut it out. Cutting it out is messier.
It's harder.
And keeping it is messy to begin with.
Keeping the chaos will lead to more chaos, but if that's the natural state of life, then who would know the difference?
So your plan is to show them the difference
I will.
and hope for the best.
I will. And if what I see the best causes problems,
will you change it?
I will. I do not want a world where people suffer. It's not my goal. I want a world where people strive, succeed. I do not want the person who could have had the brilliant idea on how turning matter that is non-existent into mere existence without spending that level of energy, harnessing the weave in such a way that it could warp and cause greatness in the world, cause people to not even need food anymore. Imagine that point of ascension. It would be amazing. Then you wouldn't have to worry about spoiling crop or sickness and then spending energy on helping who said what, said where. It'd be beautiful. But that person will never get that opportunity because they never were given the equal chance to learn, to eat, to live, to work, to have someone who cares for them, to have a family that's there. That person can't do that thing because of what reason? They never got to have the opportunity to learn, to read, to use a fork and knife. Do you know there are people in the prime material realm that do not know simple utensils? They're eating like pigs in a sty with their hands. I'm sorry. I don't mean to raise my voice.
It's fine. I just think that if you give someone everything,
it's equating to
they'll
nothing.
only expect more. They'll expect more.
And more. And
They'll
more.
never be happy. Will you control their level of satisfaction as well?
don't know.
Will you set a limit on how much is enough?
I just want to let a world where people can properly survive. If everyone's equal, no one's equal. I guess I'm a bit backwards on that. We will see. Only
We'll see.
time will tell.
It was great talking to you again.
I'm happy you are safe. Zephyr?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're alive. I would have been very sad if another was brought down by the lumber giant. I do give my condolence if you had any family on Fu, and they did not make it, due to be it terminal illness or...
I never knew my family.
Well, young fairy, just know you'll always have family in me, and family in the Fae. The Feywild is your family. Don't forget that.
Right.
And I may hate to say it if you are working with this group. There's not much I can do with the bounties. Those are incentive for them to leave. I don't plan for them to die to the bounties. I just think if they have enough
Honestly,
heat on them, they'd leave.
I didn't think anyone would reasonably pay out 8 billion plat.
I do have the coin.
I know you have the coin, but you realize if you did that, you'd cause a lot more problems.
It would.
The last thing we need is more rich people. They're just the worst.
I don't believe anyone could take down this party. It's a false bounty.
Well, they don't have much faith in themselves, nor trust, actually. They're very mistrusting of each other. They argue constantly. They can't ever see eye to eye.
Well, that will just play into
even
my...
me coming to see you was a choice we had to make. And I didn't actually even plan on asking you what I said I was going to.
I will not directly tell you the warlord, because I don't want to open the opportunity for them to kill them. I don't need more of my warlords to die. I don't need my net to completely go away, because that will only make what I do that much harder.
Well, even if you did tell me, I wouldn't tell them.
Very well.
Then it's too easy.
But it is not my... but it is not my place to tread upon his territory. I made a deal long ago that I would not deal with their affairs. That their affairs are theirs to deal with. That I would only interact if they started causing strife or problems to their people. So far.
Like pitting
it's okay.
everyone against each other for an $8 billion bounty?
Against each other. What was...
Well, I mean, 8 billion platinum, that's a lot of money. You don't think greed would overtake some if the party was to be captured and then, I don't know, people start discussing about who gets more, who
Roll
gets what, who did
persuasion.
what. That is 18 plus 17.
You see, she's thinking about it. I don't make the bounties myself. Only the warlords of their area may decide to raise the bounty. But I do see the issue, and he is blowing this out of proportion. He's scared. Something happened. Something spooked him. I don't know what. I'll lower the bounty. I don't need adventurer greed to cause a crossfire.
Alright, well.
Thank you for telling me about this drastic growth of the bounties.
You're welcome.
It started with the death of the King Dadabon. The bounties. They
Really?
murdered him, from what I hear.
Yeah, well.
That is bounty to the Databon Kingdom, now Dragon Sticks. I will revert to the bounty to what it was originally.
More people, less likely to kill each other.
However, I am going to add caveats, a reward, not money, but a reward.
Ooh.
I'd
Say
favor.
less. A favor from you? Say less. You might have me turn him in.
No, I would not ask you to turn on your morality.
no.
If you think what I do is wrong and you wish to tread to defeat me and kill me, I won't stop you. It is your choice, and you deserve to choose.
I don't think either of you. I think you both have an idea of what you want the world to be, and, well, you believe in it enough that you're willing to fight for it.
I only wish we
I
could say
find that
right to die.
inspiring.
I'm glad enough that he was wise to free the child. I do not want children in this bloodshed. They do not deserve to be in the crossfire. They are the future. I'm not going to kill them and have no future for them.
Although you should know he is extremely paranoid of you. Like, he thinks everything you do is a trap, set up. Or, well, no. He thought me wanting to come here was me turning on him, so everything's a trap or a setup too.
It is a squirrel. They are skittish.
They are very skittish.
Maybe you returning alive will... No.
No.
Put out your hand.
I put out my hand.
She hands you a stick.
I take the stick.
Is going to hurt. If
Understandable.
this, then they'll see me as more hostile, as a threat. Fuck! There is no winning in this scenario. Either you return and they hate you, or you return and they see me that much worse. No.
You've already made it. So. Unfortunately, that's not something we can fix.
No, I will take this. If they will see me worse than what I am, then I will do that. I will be the bad guy today, so you are safer. I will be the bad guy today.
Thank you.
She's gonna strike you. And you hear her say softly, I'm sorry.
You're good.
This will hurt. Now, Bartley does not have a pull punch system. Even if she wanted to lightly graze you, she can't. So you are going to take...
Darn, I should have kept that. I should have kept my repose there.
You're going to take 49 damage.
Oh, 49. Ah, that's not bad. I'm alright.
She cuts you right across the chest.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll be alright.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
God. What are you doing to me?
How much health do you have?
You took 49 away, so I have...
She just did 95 damage.
Oh, fudge. Hold on. 95 damage?
Yeah.
Can you make it 92?
I can.
Okay.
I will let you repossess. Oh, do you have, you don't have repossess.
One. No, I don't. I gave it up.
You know what? What you can do is hit yourself with a cure wounds.
I will do that once I land.
Well, you can cast it on yourself now. So just quickly cast that, and then we'll remove that from the 65.
I don't have cure wounds.
Oh, do you have healing word?
Do
you have any healing spells?
I got rid of all my...
Okay, so you will go down.
Okay.
Sorry, there's no pull punch.
I I have 1 health.
You-
I have 1 health.
Is 95 more than your
Yes, 95 is more.
you're unconscious.
Okay, sick.
However,
Can I be unconscious whenever I hit the ground? Because unconscious and then falling out of the air. is
however,
bad. Okay.
in a second you come to as you see Barley as she's extracting away from your chest a little bit of damage, and she has a bit of panic. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, overdid it. My bad.
I give her a wink, and she gets a bardic inspiration.
Tell them you asked and you fought valiantly. You managed to even steal one of my weapons, and she rips a sword off her wing and she hands it to you.
Sick. Thank you.
I
This
know that the
is
squirrel will probably try to use that to track me, but those magics don't work on me.
Alright.
Even uttering my name in a spell or as a target for a spell doesn't work. Good luck. She flies off.
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna move everyone back. Okay.
Oh, we're getting.
Who's walking,
Thank God.
who's currently heading through town?
Me.
Rob would technically be on his way to the tavern, but he's taking the long scenic route.
Okay,
So
so
Tupa
as you
and I will be
guys,
going-
yeah, Tupa and you arrive at the tavern. However, what I want to do, Nutters, you're heading out of town, right?
No, me and TK went in the bag and
Oh, you're in the bag. Okay, you and TK are in the bag.
And I'm just carrying the bed and I'm
yeah.
following those two.
So Draco, Rob, and everyone who's currently walking through town, you guys see a speck. You see this rupture in the barrier as this person starts falling through it downwards towards the center of town.
Flying or falling?
Falling.
That does not
What's
look
the range
good.
on? What's the range on hold person?
I don't know.
Grandma?
Could someone look it up for me?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure it's more than this distance, though.
I have spell sniper and I have distance.
Oh,
spell.
fuck you, right, bitch?
Oh, fuck, you're right.
I have quadruple.
You have quadruple,
range.
yeah, quadruple range. So
Yeah.
whatever the range is, times 4.
And then plus another 40 feet as well.
Plus 4.
Because
Of course.
the rune thing.
No, that just doubles it. Wait,
no, the rune.
no, yeah, it adds
the
40.
rune is 10 feet and quadrupled is 40.
Okay. Oh.
and hey, West. As of our conversation,
Okay,
I
so
would be
yeah,
willing to
I guess
help.
Dev, I was wrong. It adds what? How much does the distance rune add there? Did you say, Tupa?
You said
Well,
10 feet.
well,
right?
normally it
yes,
would
it adds.
be double,
Okay,
but
right.
you
It
said
adds
it's
10. Okay, I was wrong. I thought it was
10.
like the doubling. It kind of is. It is kind of like the lengthen or the distance spell, but this one adds 10 feet to any spell you cast. So 60 feet turns to 70 feet. 70 times 4, unless you're casting it at a higher level. What
Yes.
level are you casting it at?
What? What?
I think it's
Hold
base from this. It's from the staff, so
Oh, it's from the staff, so it's base. Okay, so
Yeah.
70 doubled. Is
What's double? Why is
140,
it doubling?
doubled
What's
again
going on?
is 280. Spell sniper plus
280.
distance spell.
Okay.
280 feet. They are not within 280 feet.
that's unfortunate for
They're
them.
maybe about 900 feet.
That's their problem.
That's their problem.
That is
If
their
only there was
That's
someone
what-
fast enough to catch me.
And West, whereas we are in agreement, I'm still staying in the back because I really do need to get that 2 spell slots back.
As you guys see this figure fall
Yeah, you
into
don't know
the
if you
center
can
of town.
start.
I am going to fly over to the center of town.
Okay, you fly
and I
over.
give the bag to Tupa.
Okay, Tupa, you have the bag. Draco, you fly over to the center.
Oh, I have the bag. Okay.
Draco, you fly over to the center
care of
where the person fell, and you see now laying in a broken hay cart is Zephyr.
I'm gonna fly over to them like, yeah, okay, buddy.
He
I
has
stick
a
my
large
fist out of the
fucking
air.
gash across his chest.
You're not okay, buddy.
He
Okay.
looks like he's almost been cut in half.
I stick my thumb in the air out of the pile and say, "Still alive." A lot of pain though.
Well, good thing you can't bleed to death.
I'm gonna fly. Okay, I'm
Anywho,
gonna.
Zephyr starts to bleed to death.
I
No,
don't,
he can't. The sword. Remember the scabbard.
Yeah.
The scabbard is enchanted. He can't bleed to death.
I'm all
The
right.
scabbard?
Probably.
The scabbard.
Oh.
What does the
wait a
scabbard
minute.
do precisely? Oh yeah, it keeps blood in, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Also,
Its literal ability is that the person who bears it cannot bleed out. They can't have the bleed effect.
I can give myself 1d6 health back.
Nice.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on you.
I rolled a 6. All right.
At fifth level.
I'll take anything you guys can.
I'm gonna give you a 5th level Cure Wounds.
Which does how much?
Heal for 28.
28. Not shabby. Not too shabby.
So you go from
All
1
right.
health to
One. I rolled a 6,
34.
and then
Wait, 34,
and then 35.
40.
35.
28.
I just said 40.
29, 30,
Heal
31,
40.
35.
Yeah. That's with my d6.
Okay.
Because he healed me
Yeah,
28.
35.
So yeah.
Yes. 29
1.
plus 6.
Yes. All right.
I can do math.
I stand up out of the cart. And I hold my sword aloft.
He has
I got one.
He holds up the Vorpal sword, and in the other arm, he is holding himself up with a second sword, or vice versa.
Vice versa. The my big sword is holding me. I'm using
He's
it like a
being
staff.
held up by his Vorpal sword, and he holds up a second sword.
I look at his second sword like, we're gonna get that.
Out of her freaking back. Ugh.
Ow.
I'm in so much pain.
Oh my God.
I
Call-
found some stuff out though.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Let's get you somewhere where you can relax first before you tell us, okay?
All right.
Here, give me your arm. Give me your arm.
I give
I
him
just
my
put him
arm.
in the
He's
bag.
Basically carrying. He's
I-
basically carrying.
Go
me
ba-
now.
I gave it back to Tupa. That's why.
Mhm.
Come here. We're gonna go to the others and we're gonna get you into the bag.
Okay.
Fly with me,
Yeah.
and we're gonna head back.
You return to Tupa and Jerome. You guys see a fucking bloody
Very.
fairy.
We're going to the bag.
Did the talks not go well?
The talks went perfectly.
I mean,
then towards the end, maybe not so much. But the talks went almost perfectly. I don't know where the guy is, but the bounty issues lessened. I got that.
Oh, that's good news. What was it put to?
The original amount.
Okay, that's good news. So less people will be inclined to hurt us for that.
And themselves. I mean, us. Yes. That's
Yes.
that's how I did. Yes.
You guys
Yes.
see the. How many zeros are in a billion?
A lot.
Nine.
Nine zeros in a
Nine.
billion.
9. Yes.
Yeah.
You guys see 6 zeros fall off your bounty.
Wait.
Also,
that
I
makes
got
things
this.
a little bit easier.
Back to the original. 8,000 for killing King Dadabon.
Why don't we just have Notice pay that?
All right, you two go into the bag to get him all healed up. We're going to do some diplomacy with that group you spoke to earlier to see if possibly we can.
and we can join us in the bag because this one said he has some information.
Very well. You guys talk about that. We will bring the bag back out of town once we are done with the conversation. We will make sure to find Axel as well before we leave.
Alright.
Alright.
Good luck.
Godspeed.
Let's get you onto a bed.
TK,
Go in the back.
Media.
TK and Nutters, as you guys are setting up to start relaxing, you guys hear. Come on. Draco, Zephyr, entering under the fact that you have almost been cut in half. Everything
I'm
works.
I'm omniscient in my bag, so I would.
So you know two people enter.
I would also know one of them is wounded.
Yeah, I guess.
I am omniscient in my demi-plane. I'm omniscient.
Yeah, you know one has heavy wound.
And you know that there's an extra sword.
Yeah, I would.
Specifically. Well, yeah, I guess kind of.
I have no idea what
It's
it
not
is,
one of yours.
but I am gonna love it. I know.
But the question is do I know? I've seen Barley, and I've seen Barley's sword. Is that Barley's sword that he's got on him?
No, I didn't manage to grab her sword.
Well,
I managed to
you don't
grab
know.
a sword. Well, I don't know. I have no
You
idea.
haven't expected it.
And I walk into the main room with him.
I don't know a lot about her. She might have several. I don't think this is her main sword.
I'm gonna take you to your room and put you on your bed.
TK,
Sick.
Yes.
you see trudged past your room is an extremely bloody fairy.
Jeez, what happened to you?
Oh, you know, little of this, little of that.
That's a little
That's-
more than a little this and a little that.
I mean, you survived.
I
So that's a good thing.
survived. Yeah.
Well, that's good on you. But still,
got
what the
better.
hell did you do?
I talked.
To
I got
who?
her bounty down. Oh no, I found her. I found Barley.
You what?
I found Barley. That's what I said I was going to do.
That's indeed he said what he's
I
gonna
don't know
do.
why you thought that was a good idea, but I'm glad you're back and safe.
Hey, I got our bounty down, so don't be too upset about it.
Good job. Wow, I didn't think anyone would actually pull that off.
Yeah, it turns out bards are pretty good at talking to people.
Who would have thought?
Nutters walks out of his room and splashes a greater person on Zephyr.
Okay,
Does
how much
nothing
did that
because you
do
have
me?
to drink them.
Oh.
Now you're just wet.
That's actually not true.
It is.
I drank the potion you bring me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nutters. How much do I heal for? How much do I heal for?
No, it's a greater healing person. It works
Yeah,
as a splash.
Oh lord.
You can pour it on somebody and heal them.
20
How much does that
D4.
heal for? 20d4. Okay.
Peanutters.
Yes.
Is Desra around?
Not in here.
Desra ain't
Am I-
here.
Am I gonna get a number on that?
I will in a second. I just have to ensure the greater
Okay.
healing potion.
Is
Okay.
Desra in the demi-plane?
No.
She
Then-
can hear
Uh,
you. You just
Man,
show up.
alright.
I would
Sorry, I was
love some
wrong.
of her
It's
stuff.
10d4 plus 20.
Oh, okay.
For the greater healing?
Oh, greater healing. 40.
Yeah, it's a greater healing person.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were using like the really high one. Yeah, no, 44 plus 4.
Oh, okay. That's significantly less.
Yeah, no, I just used my other greater healing person that I have on me. It's the only other one I have on me.
Do I roll this or what?
Yeah, you
Dev
rolled
is,
that.
Dev is supposed to
Oh,
roll it,
okay.
but well, the drinky
Oh,
is
well.
supposed to roll it.
Yeah.
I will roll it then.
Okay.
So it's 4d4?
4d4 plus 4.
4d4, 11 plus 4, 15. Cool. Not as much as I thought.
It's not, no. You'd think greater healing person would do a lot more, but the next step up is what does a lot more. I don't have another one of those on me.
Potion of healing is 2d4. Potion of lesser healing is 1d4. Potion of lesser healing 1d4. Potion of healing 2d4. Greater healing 4d4. Superior healing 8d4. Supreme healing 10d4.
I don't have
I'm
a
a-
supreme, but I do have a.
Yeah, those are expensive.
I'm about a third of my max health right now.
Well, now you can just take you a rest.
Yep.
Take yourself a short rest.
Hey, Look at my. I sent you a DM, Ripper.
Okay.
Just want you to know that.
Fudge, what is it?
I sent you a DM.
Oh my gosh! Well,
And I told TK, hey,
You're
remind
fine.
me to get some
You're
more
fine now.
potions out before
Just-
we head out of the
Just
bag.
like
later.
that's some meta knowledge. That's that.
that would have been a fun campaign.
Oh yeah. Bye guys.
Can you beat D&D with only one health?
Permanently.
Before Nutters goes back in his room, he looks at TK and says, "Hey, that was my last healing potion I got on me. Remind me before we leave the bag to grab a couple more."
Well, am I a joke to you?
Yes.
Oh, Nutters. I don't know what this is, but I got it from her, and I hold up the sword.
You see
Cast Identify.
It does not work. Or wait. No.
Hold on.
I'm in
Let me
my
think.
demi-plane. Nothing can stop me here. Nothing can penetrate into this demi-plane.
It does not work. Yes, it does not work. Okay.
So it must be the physical object then, instead of like a spell that's being cast.
Right.
Well,
Then that would mean that it is the only thing, and I know this in character, the only thing that I wouldn't be able to detect would be another Vorpal sword.
Heck yeah.
Because that is the only magic item in existence that can't be detected by magic.
Not necessarily.
Man,
It's one of the very few. And it makes sense. Is there runes on it?
Nope. It is a dark steel sword.
what's a dark steel?
Remember, what's Barley's gimmick?
It's a sword made of a very dark steel.
Oh, cool.
And her
Probably
gimmick is
adamantite.
cutting things in half, so I'm assuming it's probably some
Her-
type of Vorpal weapon.
Her other gimmick.
I did, yeah.
What, destroying everything?
Yeah.
Fire.
Her real gimmick.
Just top coat.
Just talk.
I've had it for a
I'm gonna
while.
mute Mega for a second. Okay.
Well, if I could study it for a while,
Leonard does not remember the gimmick of Barley.
it doesn't matter. I could, if I study it for 24 hours, I can know everything about it, even without the detect magic, because I'll be able to recreate any magic item that I've held for 24 hours.
Okay, but can you recreate an anti-magic item?
Don't think there's a limitation on it. It says any item that I hold for 24 hours I can recreate.
Magical item.
Is it a magic item?
It's not a magic item. If it's one for swords, then it's definitely not a magic item. It's the complete opposite.
Well, it doesn't just say magic item. It says that at 17th level, I can replicate any legendary item or less. And nothing is higher than a legendary item.
Yes, sir.
Artifact.
Legendary is the highest class.
No,
Artifacts.
it's artifacts.
Artifacts.
Is it an artifact?
You don't know.
Well, again, like I said, gotta try and study it for 24 hours to see.
Well, are you?
I have to
ready
basically
spend
have it in my
24
possession for
hours?
24 hours to do it.
But it's mine.
Whether it works or not, that's the best I can offer you.
Oh. I'll hang on to it. If it's the day before it seems like we're gonna die, I'll let you know.
Just know using it's dangerous if you don't know what it is.
That's true.
Hell, just having it in your possession is dangerous if you don't know what it is.
I can take my sword.
Also true,
My
but
pitch black sword.
you know what?
You cannot afford for my
Anywho.
sword.
Continue on
I got
YouTube.
the sword lady, and I don't want to give it up. but I also kind of want to know what it does.
I can't guarantee that I can tell you what it is, but I can try.
I'll figure out what it does.
Yes. Dangerous. But that's what you want. And Nutter turns around and starts walking back to his room so he can take his short rest, because he still hadn't had one.
I mean, you're working on your short rest. A short rest is just not actively doing any strenuous task.
You don't have to be asleep for
You don't have to be
okay,
asleep
okay.
for a short rest. You just can't do
Okay.
anything strenuous.
I
Me,
see, I
I'm
see.
gonna. Oh, also, I want to tell them that I got the bounty lord back to the original.
Yeah, you told us that.
Okay, great. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Well, I don't have to study it for 24 hours straight, so I can study it for a few hours now and a few hours later, and
All right, yeah. I mean, if you're just taking a short rest, I'm gonna take a
So-
long rest. Well, here you go. I begrudgingly give it the sword.
so that means that I will have it in my possession for 8
But
hours.
it's your sword. I'm fucking with you.
It's up to me now. Well, I think we know what it does. I can't let go of it.
But it's your sword. I can't let go of it. Is it magically attached to you? No. Super glue. It's just
No,
like, that's
super
the
glue.
magical effect. The handle is glued. That's Barley's secret. That's how she has her wings. It's glue. Now with new and improved Flex Seal. No. Okay, yeah.
What I missed?
A joke.
A joker.
But it is your sword.
Also, she cut one of those freaking blimps in half. Which, honestly, gotta say, that was pretty hot.
Don't fuck the crazy person.
Don't fuck the crazy person's sword, you mean.
I get
And
this
don't fuck her
ominous
sword.
glare. I get this ominous glare from my my
From your
first
Vorpal sword?
Yeah. It's like,
Honey,
it's,
who's that?
You seen Thor Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Mjolnir versus Stormbreaker. Listen. I can have you both. I already have like 3 others. You're all supposed to be friends. I'm gonna take a long rest now. I'm done. Somebody else go.
So you're handing away the sword for the long rest.
Oh god, when you put it like that, it makes me not want to do it. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. You talked about it. He successfully rolled a bluff roll. I don't care if it's true or not. It's mine. It's mine. I'll never give it up. I resent my previous statement. I do not give it to you. It's mine.
What's stopping him from taking it in your sleep?
I will sleep with it wrapped around me. My arms wrapped around it. It's fine.
Sent something.
Hey, what do you guys? Okay. Bertle and Jerome heading into the tavern.
Yes.
And Rob.
And
Hi,
Rob.
Jack. I sent something.
I'm gonna be away for a bit.
Has Jerome been in this tavern before?
I have,
Yes,
but I
he's
just
slept
went
here.
upstairs.
I fucking hate this tavern.
Hey,
You're not.
Zephyr, are you still here? He's gone.
He's
Where
muted.
did you say the
Yes. Why?
I want you to pick a sword really quick.
What?
Pick a type of sword. Short sword, great sword, long sword. Pick a
Short
sword.
sword, straight sword.
Why?
Just do it.
No.
That's what this sword is.
no.
That's what type sword this is.
Oh.
Pick a sword.
Calcium.
Scimitar.
Scimitar? Okay, great.
Hi, Jack. I sent the thing.
I don't have a scimitar. I've got a few rapiers.
It's a double-bladed
I've got
scimitar.
a Nagachi, and now I've got double-bladed scimitar. Good. Yes. No, I like it.
Okay.
It'll be my first no, that's technically.
Okay,
it's
great.
not my
Anywho.
first. Yep. All right.
Okay.
So Tuba, where exactly is this booth that you went in?
Is anything different in the tavern? Hijack.
It's now called the backup break.
You enter the bric-a-brac. Bartender looks at you, says, "Gonna get you rooms, food." Oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
Taking your room, food, all for you guys.
We had someone who was passed out who also needs to talk,
Talk with
and I'll.
You meeting someone?
Sure. Yeah.
We
And I'll
want to have
go
a
and
meeting.
sit down at the table. No, I'll just shut his mouth and take him over to the table.
Just
the
one
booth.
moment before we go through. I need to hand off all the items. My plan is to go in completely
Just leave.
defenseless in a way. I suggest you do the same.
You
I
should go
open-
into your
I show
room in
him
the
the
bag.
I give him the bag.
Yeah, just go into your room in the bag and take off your stuff and leave it there. That way it's safe. Because nobody can steal from the bag.
That is a
Room
good
for
point.
two.
I
The
will.
only person that can remove an item from the bag is the person that brought it into the bag.
Hijack, one question.
Not even I can break that. So if you brought an item into the bag, even others can't take it out.
Hijack.
Mm-hmm.
If my axe is in the bag, am I able to summon it to me in a situation?
Yes.
Or does it have to be in this? Okay. Then I will go into the bag, drop everything off into my room, and come back out, entering with Tupa into the booth.
Okay. Okay. All right, you two sit in the booth.
I believe Axel said that we needed to close the curtains before we get teleported.
Who came? Didn't someone come around and close them before?
Mhm.
Okay. No. They will close by themselves.
How long do you wait?
Very well. I will wait for 30 minutes, and if by 30 minutes no one's done, I'm just gonna do it myself.
How long? How long did it take last time?
The man who did close it comes over to the table and says, about maybe in 2 minutes, he says, "What can I get you?"
We were looking to speak with La Resistance.
What?
My party members, this one included, I point over to Tupa, were in here recently, and
That I ordered yesterday.
And that was...
I didn't order it. He just came over.
because it was
That's what he
Eldra.
ordered it.
It was
Yeah,
Eldra who made the
Eldra.
order. Do you remember
I know.
what the order was?
I do, but Tupa wouldn't remember.
Well, Tupa was there.
Tupa wasn't at the table.
How did you get sent in? Oh, right, he just sent you in.
Yeah.
I was already in when everyone else was still messing around.
I'm back.
Because you'd said it, and because they were with you, he sent them. Alright. He closes it, and you feel that whirring. You all disappear.
Okay.
Rob turns to Parrot and says, "Hey, barkeep, Parrot, was it another couple of rounds for me and my mates?" As a couple of roars erupt from the regular patrons from the bar who I've been drinking and singing songs with.
Wait, was he just in there?
He was.
I said, was
you know
anything
you have to
different?
pay your tab eventually, right?
Of course! But till then, to the end of the world!
Quite literally.
Okay. We go find the leader, I guess.
The party of the leader.
Yes, the party of the leader.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
No, there's
Aw.
only one party of the leader.
I will simply follow Tupa, staying silent behind.
You make your way inside and you see a bunch of people toting around different objects and things. And you make your way into the war room. And here, alright. So in a few hours our man's going to be put onto the throne. And then from there we can start changing small little things and maybe we can see him out. Oh dear. Who is that now coming in?
We were here yesterday.
Oh, fuck! Fuck off!
Excuse me,
what is-
sir.
We have someone who is asleep, who wishes to talk to you.
Oh, alright, what is it?
So I am related to the current acting warlord Gitzner, and
Ooh,
I
really
was
now?
That is correct. Yes, I was looking to see if possibly you had any information about who the warlord is. We are trying to find them and get them brought to justice, if you will. Do you have any information that you could divulge?
Well, you can see the current thing is we think the warlord might be someone of nobility. So we've currently gone one by one, hitting different warlords there, and we're trying different nobles, and we're trying to see which one might be the warlord.
So you think it might be a noble?
Well, if you were the real warlord, wouldn't you want to live inside of some sort of luxurious house, even if you're now equal to everyone else? You still have your home from before.
Possibly, but
The next thing we plan to do is, well, what we really want to do is, if we knew who the oldest person is in town, why am I turning into a valley girl? Oh,
I think
shit.
you are just having a voice crack.
I do not know.
Oh, you see there. If we were able to figure out who the oldest person in town was, maybe we could know who the warlord is.
That is a very simple question to answer. It would be both Gitzner and I.
Then it's one of you, isn't it?
I highly doubt that, as Gitzner and I come from the same place. She may in fact be the warlord, but if she was the true warlord and not just a stand-in, she would have most likely informed me of such.
Well, then it can't be any of you two, can it?
I do not believe so. What I
We have
suspect...
just arrived in this town, and we were rejected the warlord position as we are criminals and have a bounty, yes.
Yes, I see that. You're criminals for killing all the warlords. Mainly Lady Penelope. I also hear
No,
about
not anymore. Those were actually removed. It's just one bounty.
That's
now.
bullshit.
It's not. If you wish to look,
You deserve to
may.
pay for what they deserve to pay for what they did to Lady Penelope.
That ooh.
Well, Lady Penelope herself, she was more so...
She was a
willing to-
child!
She
Yes,
understood
Jerome,
what
she
she
was
had
a
to do.
child.
She was a child! She understood nothing!
She willingly let me...
She's a wee babe!
Oh.
Little baby boys! Little baby girls, they don't know how life works. They just think, oh, hurdy-turd, this is what I was told, it's going to happen, so, well, I'm going to make it easier for me. No! Life is tough, it's hard, you survive, you fight.
The strongest survive. She... as you
She
said,
was brave enough to let you kill her. She wasn't smart enough to look for another answer. 'Cause she's a child. Childs aren't smart. They depend on the adults for that one. No. Her parents were bloody murdered. Those fucking silly bastards. Hey! One of them pipes over. You got prove we did that. We didn't come anywhere near those moon elves. Oh, we both know that you were snipping at any little moment. You could have get to snipe their necks, you wee unsilly brat. Oh, they kind of cocked their head down a bit.
I see there is some tension within your own guild faction, per se. We are simply just looking for a way to resolve the issue that we currently have and to complete the task that we were assigned to do. Kind of like what you were doing with trying to find the warlord to get rid of them to help save the Feywild.
You don't say. We just want things to go back to how they were. I miss my court. I miss Oberon. I miss the Queen. And weirdly enough, I kind of miss that weird-ass crystal that the Unseelie Court kind of prayed to themselves. You weird fuckers.
A crystal, you say?
There was a gift sent from the Primordials. It was a crystal. It was meant for our later Trinity, but nope. They took it.
May I ask, do you know where this crystal currently is?
Not bloody telling you.
Well, I could go retrieve it for you.
And do what with it?
Bring it back. We have no use for it. This would be a gesture of
We don't need it
goodwill.
moved. It's safe where it is.
I thought you said that they took it.
Aye, they did take it. The Unseelie people did take it. But whatever it was, it did something to their own court leader, and now they're a raving beach.
Do you not want it back?
No.
Then you should have no quarrels if I take it, then.
I'd also prefer if you didn't. It's not yours, is it? We don't like people taking what's not theirs.
Well, who's to say it's
They
not?
took it, though. It wasn't theirs when they took it. So definitely, that
You're
would
not
mean that
here
he's
right
not
now.
taking
That's the
it.
fourth wall. Stop it.
Yes,
You're
yes.
not here.
Well, who exactly says that I'm not entitled to it?
We at the Fey Court tell you you're not entitled to it, you prime realm bastard.
But what you said is you do not currently own it.
No, we don't own it. The Unseelie Court owns it.
Exactly. That because it is not within your possession, I'm simply just asking for its location to liberate it back and get it to you.
We don't want it.
May I ask why?
Is he deaf? Is he deaf?
Yes, just a little bit.
I already told you. It made
Just
their
told me.
leader a bit cookie.
It may have made their leader a bit kooky, but you had it in your town for how long and your leader was not affected? Am I correct in everything that I've said?
Not really.
Was your leader affected by this crystal?
No, the
As
leader
per
never
such?
got it.
So what you're saying is the leader never had access to it, hence why you believe they did not go kooky from it.
Would be the main guess there, yeah.
Well, if this gem is turning people kooky, wouldn't it be better to get it as far away from
You're
anyone?
here for the warlord. Stop dipping your toes in the Fae's own little problems. If we wanted you, if we're going to hire no adventurer to take care of our little old crystal problem, we'll worry about that on our own time. We're here dealing about the warlord, because right now, if everything goes cookie enough, then we won't have anything to care about the crystal no more, will we?
But if the crystal is what's
Oh
causing
my
the
god,
problem-
shut up about the crystal!
All I'm saying,
Nah! Ah? We done on the crystal now?
Aha.
Yes
Wait.
or no? Nod your head if you're done on the crystal thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're done on the crystal thing.
Correct. I will
Okay.
stop with the crystal thing.
What do you want?
We want information on any known whereabouts or information about the warlord.
So far, we got that they're old and probably rich.
May I ask why you assume they're rich?
Because if you run a town and we're the first person to run it, there's a lot of tax that comes with that in the inheritance.
But what if the warlord wanted to live a life of modesty, be more hidden out of the way? Would they
Come
not
on, we're fey creatures. Ain't none of us modest.
I would differ.
What even are you? You don't look like a fey creature.
I may not be a fey creature, but I have met many in my
And
time.
you saying you don't like to collect the little shiny thing that trickle on your way?
I do not.
You don't like to little pick up any little glitter or glinty that's right yours for the taking?
That is not an inclination, no.
Not a fucking fey creature. I don't know what you are if you don't like the glinties.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I've got food waiting for me, so
Okay,
I'm
goodbye
gonna...
there.
I would also like to ask for the Rune of Anti-Magic.
The what?
Our buddy's revolver was dropped in the room. You were the last person to exit said room yesterday. How...
You guys are the
Her-
last one to leave that room there.
But we were not. You were.
I wasn't. I was bloody probably the third person out of that room.
Hijack, was he not the last person out of the room?
No, you're thinking of the Russian guy.
The vampire guy was the last one out of the room.
You are. I swear to God, these two are so mix-upable.
They're
Even
not!
with
They
your
are.
description. Even with your description.
He's a
I
dwarf!
swear.
He's a dwarf!
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a dwarf! It's a dwarven blood hunter! He has fucking perky ears, heavy beard, orange hair. His skin is a bit more. Fuck. Now you got me going. That's the fucking guy running the balloon. No, he is a fucking Eladrin. He's an Eladrin. He is a Autumn Eladrin. He has a greenish brownish tint to the skin. He has waving back hair, tipped ears that are pierced, and his eyes are a pure autumn green. He's also wearing clothing that looks. He's wearing
That's
clothing
the
that
vampire
looks.
guy.
No, this is the leader, the guy you're talking to, the Irish one.
Okay.
He's also covered in a green garb that looks to be made out of autumn leaf. The other guy is a pale white, skinny figure with red irises that
Apple-bottom jeans.
apple-bottom jeans, boots with the fur, who seems to be, he wears no clothing other than a very well-presentary dryad garb, meaning he has foliage growing on him. Or it looks like foliage.
And we're sure he's not the warlord.
Turns out it's
Well,
both
fuck
of
am I
them.
supposed to know that? What am I, the DM?
Yeah.
Turns out it's
Yeah,
both
you
of
are.
them.
Okay. Would you could you give us any information about this said person on the inside that is becoming warlord next? He is one of your own, yes?
He do be, yeah.
What could you tell us about him?
Well, he's a bit of a recluse, kinda. He does his best to help us out with our plans. He listens along. He helps with Mount Ping out a bit when he's brought in. When it's his turn to go out to map out the route we're going to take, he's subpar at it. He's not our best. Our best would have to be this unseelie bastard here to my left. And he's like, hey, say it again. But he's rather average. He just kind of chills out in the corner, and he helps weed out different problems in our plans. He's our devil advocate.
I see.
He's devil.
Is there a reason why he has not been warlord as of yet?
He's been the warlord before.
Ah, that is not
just-
what he informed us.
He hasn't been the warlord for a long time there, though. Last time he was warlord was about maybe 20 years ago. Takes a bit to shuffle out through everyone here.
Hi Jack, have I been to this town before?
Yeah. This is
I bet he's rich and a royal too.
I bet he's rich. Let's kill him.
Actually, no,
Okay.
he lives here. He's devoted himself fully to the cause. Wait, you're not even here. Why am I answering that question? Hold on! You're tricking me!
Wait a second. Wes, do you have any more, or Jerome, do you have any more to ask?
Simply one thing. You said that you believe that it is the oldest as well. Do you think that there is actually a possibility that it is the oldest in town, or just one of the older people?
From what we know, he's just an older person.
Do you know
From what
the...
he says, he only actually rolled into town about maybe 60 years back.
From what who says?
From what he says.
You've spoken with him.
Yeah?
Oh, why did you not bring that up sooner?
It wasn't really important.
When
Yes,
did you
but-
speak with him?
Yes.
He's a part of the resistance.
The warlord is part of the resistance?
What? No. Who are we talking about?
I was asking about the warlord.
The real warlord.
Yes.
Yes.
No, he's whoever was here about 1,000 years ago.
So he is an extremely old timer. Do you know that he is actually a he and not a female or whatnot?
Not in the slightest.
Do you have any descriptions of tales of them?
There is a tale that goes around that he's an unwilling shapeshifter.
An unwilling shapeshifter.
I think that's the word. You know,
That's
a
good to
shapeshifter
know.
who changes shape not by their own volition.
Yeah, that's a good thing to note. We will try our best to search for him with the information that you have provided us, and I wish you all the best.
Very best to you then there.
And sorry.
See,
for,
that's
us
that's a civil conversation. Why couldn't the other ones come in like that? Sir, you attacked them. Oh well, then fucking heard to shut up.
We are a very attackable looking group. I will have to be
Yes,
honest.
but we can defend ourselves quite well, as you figured out.
Yeah, you almost broke the back of our insurgents agent, and you almost fucked us up there.
Yes, that would be what I am referring to. and we make her leave.
Okay.
Hmm. I'm gonna go back to. Oh fuck, we can't. Can we leave the bric-a-brac or no?
You can leave the bric-a-brac.
Why couldn't I? Where did Joe go? Where's Joe?
I don't know.
God. God damn it.
Probably doing
Oh, we can.
sermons.
He's probably teaching in the Church of Melnor.
We're gonna go back or Jerome, did you hear oh, what's what's Mega's character's name again? Oh, Rob.
Rob.
Did you hear Rob being a dumbass in the bric-a-brac before we were taken away to the Resistance headquarters?
Did you hear Rob being a
Negative.
dumbass?
Mega went to go grab food, I believe.
Yes. Do you think we should recuperate with him? Maybe.
I'm still asleep.
I'm bandaging you.
Jerome,
Yes.
something feels wrong.
Oh? What is it exactly?
Your
You
mother.
start hearing. Well, not hearing. A second creature from the nowhere pops up on your radar.
Where area-wise?
Tupa's bag.
Inside of Tupa's bag, the one that's
Nutter's bag, more specifically.
Nutter's bag. Okay, I was asking whether it's Tupa's actual bag or the one to get back to the realm. Tupa, I believe we need to return back to Nutter's area as soon as possible.
I would agree. We
Uh,
should get Rob though.
Yes, I agree. I will hop into the bag immediately to go deal with this problem. You try to get Rob into the bag and then find Axel. Once you find Axel, give him the bag and tell him to just run out of the town with it.
We are also missing a vessel, but I have a sneaking suspicion he is with the warlord. We had some while you were asleep. Everybody seemed to ignore that he was acting majorly suspicious and said multiple times that he knew where the warlord and who the warlord was.
He knew where and who the warlord was?
Yes, and it seemed that everybody overlooked that.
Then it
Meanwhile,
might be a good
Draco
idea.
asked.
We might Nutters might be able to locate vessel easier
as
than
well.
finding the warlord.
I recommend you get Rob into the bag, although Rob is not in danger of being attacked as he's not on one of the bounties.
Yes, it did sound like he has a nasty bar tab though, so
It does. But the other thing to
it
do is
might
to
be good
find
to smuggle him out.
Smuggle him out?
and see if Axel can run to find Vessel with any haste. And with that, I will enter the bag.
Oh, what is going on in the bag?
Could you wait? Wait. Message doesn't work interplanarly. Damn it.
No, it doesn't.
Message, no.
Or interdimensionally.
Message-
sorry.
Message does. It goes anywhere.
No,
as long
sending.
as there's
No,
a
you're
receiver.
thinking of sending.
No, that's sending.
That's sending.
Well, that's what we have is sending stones.
You do have sending stone.
So
Oh.
you can talk to anybody in the party. Period, except
Oh.
Zaru
I can talk to Scout.
and Vessel.
Oh.
Vessel has one too.
Oh, I can talk
Everybody
to.
has one.
He's not here though.
I'm just letting you know, everybody in the party but Zaru has one of the sending stones. And the only reason he doesn't have one is because he joined after the fact. I haven't made him one yet.
Okay.
Everybody in the party but Zaru has a sending stone. And it will
Scout,
message anybody with a sending stone no matter the distance.
Already
Scout.
mentioned.
What a miss.
Hello,
Just so you
Scout?
know, though, it only works with other people that have a
Voices in
sending
my
stone.
head.
You can't just send it to anybody. It has to be to another sending stone.
Okay, I'm going to sending Scout a message. Hello, Scout. What are you doing?
Hi, Jack. Is the thing I sent canon?
I don't know. I will check in a second.
I asked like 20 minutes ago before everyone went into the bric-a-brac. Canon be canon.
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
Axel.
You hear softly. You hear softly through the sending tone as it turns out.
Scout, what is going on?
Busy. Lady. Chunkla. Hitting me.
Where are you?
Snaps. You hear a smack, 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 and a ow.
Do you need help? Are you,
You
in
hit a-
need of assistance?
Sounded like a chakra hitting metal.
I need a broom.
I need a broom.
Okay.
And maybe some women's magazines.
Where are you?
The plant shop.
Okay, what is the name of the plant shop? There is quite a few in the town.
Pop me.
Okay, I am getting Rob, and then I will be coming your way. Don't die? I don't know really what's going on. It's hard to make out. And Tupo will make her way to Rob and smuggle him out, and then make his way to make her way to Scout.
Smuggle him out.
Okay.
Hey, Tupa does not have any money, so there's no way she could pay the bar tab.
Parents looking around for Rob like, the fuck?
Gone in bag.
No, y'all have access to the slush fund.
Yeah,
There is
a party fund.
Nutter's made a party fund.
There's been a party fund, but Nutter's
There's
added
been
to
a
the
party fund.
Right.
There's been a party fund for over a year.
Yes.
We haven't touched the party
Tupa
fund
just
for a
doesn't.
while.
Tupa does not use the party fund.
I just get Eldra to steal things for me.
Tupa has not used the party fund
As
at
someone you love does for you.
But Hijack, with that entering the plane, where do I sense the disturbance from? I'll say.
Hey, Ripper, are you here?
Actually, his name is Zipper
Here
now.
and completely asleep.
Okay,
His
great.
name is Zipper now.
Because
Well-
you have the disturbance coming from Ripper's room. From Zephyr's room.
They suggested I change it to Zipper.
Assume, yeah, it's Zipper.
It's
matched
Zipper
the
now.
theme.
It makes more sense. It's all Z's then.
It's all
You
about
want to be
Feeny.
Roru and Rafir, or whatever it would be.
No, God, it can't be Roru and Rafir and Rarthor. That doesn't work.
We've been talking about our themes.
Yeah.
Scout's always a bunny. I'm gay as fuck.
Yes.
Unless you're a woman.
Why not
Yes.
Then it's gay.
So with that being said, I will then enter the room of Zipper.
That's here. It's not my room, it's just on loan. By the way, does anybody know Unsoil? Because my clothes are disgusting.
Unsoils your
That's just prestidigitation.
No,
Yeah.
would that not be mending?
That'd
No.
be prestidigitation.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I would need mending too because it's torn
Prestidigitation
asunder.
is
Mending.
Yeah, mending is
Prestidigitation would
not the
clean it.
same. Prestidigitation would clean him, mending would fix rips.
Yeah.
Better
Both
just new
cantrips.
clothes. You know
Oh,
what?
just
I need to
get
go
just
back
get
to the town. I
No,
have
just
the
get Sir
gold.
Fluffy Bottom to do it.
I have the gold. I just
Fluffy
need to-
Bottom's gone.
Oh wait, shit, right.
You don't
Fluffy
know.
Bottom
They
is
don't know
gone.
that.
Probably at the start of the
We don't
session,
know
Oh wait,
that.
yeah, they
We
do.
don't know
Barley,
that.
Barley to
Well, I'm also not in the bag, so.
Yeah.
so
Anyway, do I wake up? Am I conscious, or do I need to?
No, you are fucking sleeping.
Oh, I love sleep. Heck
If you
yeah.
ask Freckles Fairing, he thinks clothes are overrated.
Man, I wish I could have some sleep.
Hi, Jack.
The
I
nudist
assume
fairy.
I know what is about to happen, given what was discussed before. So I will do it with the utmost urgency to get there as fast as possible.
There was something we discussed.
Yes, when he said that he would be back in a few days, and then by that time, if nothing was new, he would just. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If this is what I assume it is, then it needs to be done with the utmost urgency. So yeah, I'll just run over to his room, open it up, and see who is there.
No one.
No one.
No one.
Is the sense that there's still someone there?
Yeah. The sense that someone from the nowhere is here.
Can I make?
But your radar
an-
has gone to that vicinity mode. They're in the room.
Can I make an investigation quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2. So that's an 11.
Don't notice anything.
I will call out Surrogate. If it's you who's currently in the room, we found out where Zephinari was hiding out. It is not Zephyr that I was after.
Huh?
Here you
What
wake
the
up.
heck are you doing in here?
Oh yes, you'll see, I'm just here to
Ah!
make-
Wrong guy! Throw a shoe at him!
But yes, I am here because I sensed what I believed to be my brother in this room, and I had not informed him that we found the one I was after. He said that he was coming back to kill you.
the really cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
can stay in
see,
here if you
you
want.
see that Zephyr is
care.
is holding snug to a new blade.
Can I do an investigation on the blade?
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
You know that metal.
Whomst is the metal from?
Of course knows it's the
It's
metal.
not who it's from. It's
Where it's from.
Where it's from.
Yeah, so it's not like it was somebody's weapon that was reforged into what he's holding now.
You see that you see a weapon made of metal that doesn't exist. A blade from nowhere, if you would.
I will wake Zephyr up from his.
What? What do you want? Can you not see that I'm healing, you bloody twat? Oh,
Wake
sorry.
up, samurai.
He suddenly became British.
Yeah.
You f***ing Frenchman, where did you get that fucking knife from? That double-sided scimitar.
It's a double-bladed scimitar for one.
It's just a
And for
scimitar.
two-
Wake-
I'm sorry, I had a frog in my throat.
Wake up,
I
samurai.
looked at double-bladed scimitar. It's a two-handed weapon.
Where did you
You
get
can't
that
read this.
scimitar from?
It's
eBay.
barley.
eBay.
Barley had that.
Barley. Yeah.
Was there any mention of where that was obtained from?
Her back.
It came from out of her back?
I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where I grabbed it from. It was kind of a mad dash there at the end. I'm not really too sure what happened. I think there was a stick involved at one point.
Hey, Zora,
Yeah.
your vision around the corner of your eyes start to go black, and it's slowly centering inwards.
Ooh. I'm falling asleep again. Wait a minute. Wait, why am I still talking while I'm falling asleep? That's weird.
As soon you find yourself hold on. Okay, sorry. I was reading something weird. Ooh. Okay. You see everything start to not just... It's not going to black. It's fading away. Fading to nowhere.
In principio cravat, Deus calam et taram.
Hi, Jack. Is there any noticeable change to his appearance?
Not his appearance, but you see that dazed perception of being in the nowhere.
He's British.
Can I try to confiscate the sword from him?
What sword?
The scimitar in his hand.
There is no scimitar in his hand.
What?
Is the scimitar not there?
Not anymore.
Ooh, cool.
Did I see where it went?
Oh, it's right here. It's in the terra etum erat enis et vaca et tanabre superfacium albise et spiritus de.
I think somebody's being
ferrator
possessed.
supraquas.
Okay, I roll for exorcism.
Roll for exorcism.
I think it's a phantom. We got freezing temps here.
Does an 18 get him exorcised?
No, he does not have exercise.
I tell him to stand up and run around the building for a little bit.
He needs to touch some grass.
Deus fiat lux. Et
Does he get
facta
exercised by
est
running around the building?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Can I speak? Or
Yeah,
am I
you can
just
speak.
gonna date? Okay.
You see only
Can I
Jerome.
speak to him? Oh, sick. Hey, man.
Homie vision.
Listen. I didn't want to tell you this, but you got a little something just like on the side, like on one of the pieces of your armor there. It's really bothering me, but
You
like,
see
literally,
Jerome
I
completely
can't see
naked.
anything else. Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is, man, bro. You didn't
I-
warn me. This breaks the bro code. I don't consent to this.
I told you already. This is just a Sam X Zoru thing again.
Oh God. No. Oh, no.
I don't know what to tell you.
Son, you know what to do.
Can I see the sword?
Commission
It's
SWR.
in your
Okay.
hand.
It's in my hand. Good. I didn't want to let it
I'm
go.
gonna commission you for it.
And you also see someone walking up behind Jerome.
What mask is he wearing today?
Bro, who that?
A simple white porcelain mask. You see this man with this dark-skinned man with this white expressionless mask with 2 holes and this large sack behind him, which on it sits all these different masks that dangle off.
Sorry, all I heard was dangle, large sack.
Did you actually hear what I said?
That
Are you
sounds like a
fucking with
job
me?
for nutters.
That sounds like a job for nutters. Oh no.
Okay, so is
Have you
there-
not ever seen a photograph of a male squirrel?
I don't want to. I do not want to.
Anyway,
Hi, Jack. Am I able to perceive what he's perceiving?
Oh.
I point at it. I say, "What the heck is that?"
I will turn to look at where he's pointing, and nothing.
Yo, it's a ghost.
There's
I-
a.
Ow.
Explain
see-
to me.
I see nothing there. Are you seeing
Yeah.
Nothing and yet something.
I don't see anything except for you. You're naked. That guy over there, he's a
Which guy?
how do I put this? He's a member of a certain
Organization?
I don't even know. I
It's
don't even
like
know if they're a
Vanta Black,
minority
by
in
the
this.
way.
It's Elon Musk.
He's dark. Okay, he's kind of hot then.
You say Elon Musk is hot? Weird.
What? No, I did not say that. Okay. Just I appreciate
Why
anybody.
are you
who
like
does,
this?
But
By chance, the
Um,
one that you are seeing, is he
he's got a
wearing a
mask.
mask?
yeah. It's about as white as he is black.
So it's Vanna
Like,
White
it's
and Vanna
all
Black.
there. It's all there. Is he naked too?
No. He has no genitalia.
Missed opportunity.
Does he
So it's
say
Vanta
anything?
Black and Vanna White.
Yeah, and he's got a sack too. It's pretty big. I
But no
respect that.
comment on Vanna White.
Does he have any twigs for that sack?
Not that I can see. I just see a sack.
Is he saying or doing anything currently?
I think he's just walking.
Where is he walking to?
He's walking up behind you. I think he's coming to me.
I turn quickly to look directly behind me and do a quick investigation to see if I can see it. I can't see it.
You're blind.
Well,
I am
this is the
fucked.
hill I die on. If I accept a gift, especially one
He
from one as
approaches
lovely as
slowly. You
uh,
watch as he
Fate Lab.
walks around Jerome.
Oh. Well, I guess I have to live.
You know, this is a good
Oh, wait,
question.
who does he walk around? Me
Jerome.
or Jerome?
Jerome.
Oh, he walks around Jerome. So
And he's
still
in front of
walking.
you.
Oh, okay.
He looks
Hey,
down
man,
at you.
I'm not feeling the best right now. But if you want to talk like after I get my nap in, I'm more than happy. Listen, I met this other guy this one time. He was pretty cool. My friends tried to
He
attack
places a
him. That was
hand on
rough.
your head.
Ooh, okay, that's a little forward, but
His-
you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Touch feels like static. Almost as if you're being touched negatively. Not like in a bad way. Like not like
In a
bad touch,
bad
bad touch. No.
Bad touch,
But
bad
just
touch.
When he
Dude.
touches
Bit of
you,
touch or something?
there's a
Like,
removal of sensation.
Oh,
Dude, I think they just sparked.
what the heck? I don't know what that means, but if it's anything like zinging, that is some pretty powerful stuff right there.
Think of it kind of like a numbing sensation.
Hmm.
Like when he touches you, you feel numb there.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna do that everywhere? Because I'd actually like to keep the feeling in certain places, like my hands, and my face, and my dick.
You hear him say, "How are you here?"
I have no idea.
Are you
Hi,
Maybe I
Jess.
died. Maybe the healing spells didn't work. Am I dead? Dadgummit. Are you deaf?
No.
Hi, Jeff. Am
Oh.
I able to hear what Zephyr is saying as responses?
Yes.
Well, dang it. Good, because I was really hoping that Giant Space Dog was death, and I'd be more than happy to see him again. But like in a good way, not in a dead way. You know what I mean? But what do you do? What are you here for?
Oh,
What do
you
you do?
lost one.
Oh. We going somewhere? Because again, I'm kind of tired right now. Ooh, could you carry me? That
I
would be
could.
awesome.
Let
Where
me
are
take
we
you
going?
nowhere.
Take me to nowhere. Well, then we just end up right back where we were.
No. When somewhere is nowhere, and nowhere is somewhere, that's where I am.
That's where you are. Well, currently, you're somewhere, which is nowhere, as you've stated, is my room. And if you're going to take me to nowhere, which is my somewhere, that is right here. So we don't have to go anywhere.
Same logic.
Very logic. It's one step closer. closer to chaos.
Sorry, I'm just kind of cross between working on two things. So I'm like, oh, sorry. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm working on a big thing right now. A little bit.
You're all right.
How big is big?
You can always just cut to me.
Cut to Scott really quick. What's up?
Ah!
Describe the scene.
Lady holding a sandal, bashing Armor in the chest, not really doing anything to him. Eldridge on the floor. She's kind of confused. Got knocked in the head. Me, I'm waiting for the bag.
I am
As I'm hiding behind Armor.
As we return back, he looks at you and says, "You're confused, Time Lost One. Let me take you somewhere beyond your current perceptions. Beyond here or there.
Will I be able to come back?
Of course.
Okay, because I still want a dinosaur and the giant space dog. So as long as I can come back, I'll go wherever you want.
I suppose I
dang it.
could.
I still want a dinosaur and a giant space dog.
I suppose I could. Interest in such things. Come with me, Time Lost One." And he puts a hand out to you. "My name is Selectalia.
You got a nickname? Because I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. No offense, just my tongue don't work so good. You'd think being as charismatic as fairies naturally are, on top of being a bard.
You may call me your benefactor, or
benefactor. Okay, I can
your
do that.
benefactor, or the man from nowhere."
Benny. There we go. All right, Benny, let's go.
You take his hand?
Yes, I take his
Fuck
hand.
yeah. So Jerome and Draco, you watch as he reaches out his hand. He reaches out his hand, and from his fingertips, Zephyr slowly starts to fade from existence.
It's good to see that there's another
fuck?
disciple.
Can I hold on? Can I still see them?
Only
Or
Jerome.
at least.
Yeah.
Okay. I say, don't worry, I'll be right back. I might be a minute.
You will be forever.
Zephyr, you're
Yeah.
gone.
Most things take forever.
You will literally be forever.
I blink like
Zephyr, in the split second of you being here, you are here for eternity. From the start to the end, you are here. You have been here for so long that you can't no longer remember not being here. This is the only here you've ever here. This is the only here you have to hear. Nowhere. That is now somewhere to you. And
Is the guy still with me?
sort of.
Okay.
As every perception you have is strucken from you. Hearing, sight, smell, touch, even gravity. Everything
Well, I mean, gravity's never really a
nowhere
problem.
land.
It's
Looking
taken
for
from
the
you.
Nowhere man.
You feel like you're nothing. This a sense of peace. It's so nice. Till finally you hear, "You're ready. Help Jerome."
Oh, I was already helping him.
As you don't even remember who Jerome is right now.
Oh.
As you've just been stretched across time. You don't flow through time anymore. You don't exist in it anymore. You are now spread upon every single millisecond and every single increment in between. From the start to the end, you are spread across time. And you find yourself in a room. You don't remember ever being here. You don't know this room. And then there's this immediate rush of feeling. as everything pulls into you, and it's overwhelming. You love it. It's amazing. Just the return of sense. It's having something taken from you for so long, for it just to be returned to you. It's
euphoric.
Euphoric. It's the strongest drug you've ever had.
It's alright.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I love that smell of chaos. Anyway,
Wait,
screw
did he
you!
disappear?
Then
Did
in
it-
front
wait.
of you,
Fucking
Zephyr was
Slaughterhouse
gone for
Five?
maybe 2 seconds.
2 seconds. And then he just reappeared.
How was
Kurt Van Gogh,
Eternity?
eat your heart out. I am the true Tralfalmadorian. Screw you.
I blinked like... I blink.
And
Like-
now I have to make you a new subclass.
Woo! Welcome to the family.
I
The
blink.
family of what?
Jerome.
Psychos.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Do you know
Yes.
Surrogate? Your friend?
Yeah.
He's your brother now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Where is he?
You know
I wanna
Getzner?
talk to him. Yeah?
She's your sister now.
Oh my gosh!
You know Jerome?
Wow!
Ah!
He's
You're
your
also
uncle.
stuck with me.
Oh.
You're also Jerome's brother now.
Oh, hi.
And you're actually about to
Well,
learn
hello.
very quickly why Jerome acts the way Jerome does.
Oh.
I blink like... The fuck just happened?
It should be here, and it's in a beta form, but can you add the Sword of Nowhere to your inventory?
I'm sorry, what?
The
You cut out.
sword... Can you add to your inventory the Sword of Nowhere?
You cut out again. The sword of...
The Sword of... Well, that's actually accurate, because it's called the Sword of Nowhere.
Oh, the Sword
Yep.
of Nowhere. I get something called the Sword of Nowhere. Oh,
The swo-
sick. Okay. Well, that's a lot better than what I added because I just added a simple double-bladed scimitar.
Lamau.
I'm like, get rid of that.
Actually, it should be.
You'll see why
the
I was so
scimitar.
split, and there's going to be so much
So-
grammar fuck-ups in that because I'm writing it in VR while the session
Okay.
is going on.
Right, it's
I'm like,
still
shit,
scimitar,
shit,
so-
shit. Yeah, I just made it.
You
Sword of
just
Nowhere.
made it.
No capitalizations anywhere. Oh, it's just a scimitar. Okay. that's
What?
all right. Yeah, it's just a scimitar. It's not a double-bladed.
Yeah, it's just a scimitar.
Yeah, it's
You can
just
Yeah,
just
he said
hear
that already.
Hijack just smashing
Oh,
away at his
okay.
keyboard trying to get the thing.
Oh, yeah, look at that description.
Yeah, I see it.
Do I run? Do I oop?
As Zephyr comes back to the room, I will simply turn to them and ask, "How was Eternity?"
It was alright. Me and that guy talked for no time at all and also forever. He said very, very little to me. But I didn't really remember anything. But also everything.
Exactly right.
All in all, it's I give it a 7, honestly. It's alright.
Well, nevertheless, welcome to the family.
And that's where we'll end it today.
The fuck just happened?
What about me?
Flower shops. Anywho,
Yeah,
You're not in the family.
you're not in the. You're not in El Capito.
I still want to figure out the outcome of this thing. Do
You get a flower.
I
But,
not get the bag from Tupa?
You get a pretty tulip.
Get a
Do I
pretty
need to
tulip.
sleep now?
No, you got a long rest in.
Oh, okay, cool.
You got hundreds of long rests in, actually.
Oh, right.
You got 100? You got a
Yeah.
100-year... No, a billion-year...
Actually, to
couple
that
hundred.
point, you can effectively do an ability score increase or gain a feat. Anywho,
Infinite amount of rest.
until next
yet-
time, guys. Whew.
Bye-bye.
Good night.